There we go. Hello. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Prop for Match TV. Happy to be with you here on Tuesday. How's it going, John? We got John in the building. Good morning, man.
Good morning. It's going good. How are you, Zach?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Trading's been going good so far. I mean, it's only Tuesday, but
Yeah.
had a great trading day on Monday, and I don't know if you've been tuning in. A couple days ago, I had a pretty rough day. I had another day where I had like a big loss day, and brought it back. The accounts are back and looking really good right now. So it's good, man. I got no complaints at all. What about you though? How was your weekend, and how has Monday's trading been for you?
Yeah, Monday's trading was really good. Yeah, actually, I saw a trade you took yesterday. It was a really nice one. And I remember you were about to cut it. And I was looking at my own analysis and charts, and I was getting ready to text you, like, don't cut it. It's a good trade. It's a good trade. And luckily you didn't cut it and it hit your target. And that was really nice to see. Um, but yeah, actually, I regressed a little bit last week with my funded account. I was so optimistic that I was going to get back on track. I got it from like, I think I mentioned it was 75%. It was more like 80, 90% close to being breached.
Yeah.
And I got it to like 25% back to, draw down. So I was really optimistic, but then I kind of regressed. And yesterday I did well. So now I'm optimistic again that, things could go well. So yeah,
It's
it's
a
the
game.
motions. It's the motions of it.
Going
Yeah.
through the motions.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, dude, here's an example of my situation. Like this has been December for me on these TOF accounts. I've been trading them since the very end of November. All right, and I'm blaming price action. December price action has been tough for me. It's been objectively hard to trade, and you can see that in my stats. Like if I go back here on November, this was my first week with these new accounts. Shout out Top One Futures, 550K accounts, guys. I got them with code match, 50% off. Really good deal. So. First first week with the accounts, which happened to be the last week of November when price action was still suited to my style. It was great. Just solid day. $1,300, halfway to the profit target in 1 week. Then this is the beginning of December, and this is when it kind of shifted for me right here. So we hit a loss and basically ended break even for the week. Is what it is. But this last week was just tough for me. 2 red days, and if you notice, my green days weren't huge. Like it was just a battle. Like point is, like December has been more about treading water and staying alive for me than it's been about capitalizing and taking massive payouts. It just is what it is. What I'm proud of is that I haven't blown any accounts. So these accounts are still alive. We're still halfway to the profit target, but it's just funny because in November I was halfway to the profit target, and now it's been 2.5 more weeks, and I'm in the exact same spot. Monthly P&L for December is $265 times 5 accounts. So we're grinding, man. We're just grinding it out on these. So I understand. I understand that that's just how it goes. Sometimes we hit highs in the equity curve, then we fall back, then we go into drawdown, and it's just a constant tug of war.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And as it goes on, like I continue to I guess kind of refine my approach. I'm trying not to switch my approach too much. But just from watching some of the interviews and kind of seeing your trades, I like that you leave so much space for your stop. Because that's been a thing with me, like where I know my strategy is very like low risk and either I'm right away or I'm wrong, which can work, but it adds a little bit of more stress to my trading that I'm finding a little unnecessary. So yesterday I had a great trading day with micros and just leaving a lot of space for my stop and adding to my position when it goes in the direction. And I think I kind of got inspired by Mustang Dave, I think.
Mustang trader
Mustang,
Nick Jocelyn.
yeah, Mustang. So I watched that interview, and he was so down to earth and so calm on
Yeah.
his approach. And he's like, I add to my position when it's going in my direction, because so often like my setups will work out in my charts, but because I'm so like I don't leave any wiggle room, I have to be right like in the perfect spot. So it does add a little bit of stress, and so I'm experimenting again. Um, yeah, and it's going well so far. So yeah.
That's awesome, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of like wide stops, guys, I did take a trade in the overnight session on my Apex accounts. Speaking of wide stops, this was my stop, dude. I went for a 0.7R.
Mm,
And I can go over my thought process with this. In hindsight, I had a terrible entry, like awful. This is like, I was nowhere near right with the correct timing, but I did have the overall directional bias correct. And the thought process was we sold off right when we opened, right when we opened, we sold off. And this is just like a characteristic that I've noticed a lot where we sell off right at the open in the Asia session. Very oftentimes we just retrace that whole move, especially when we've been selling off like this. We're finally coming into like some key demand zones, whatever you'd want to call it, support, demand. I had this 4-hour order block marked off. It's a demand zone, same idea. It's this last down close candle before this up move. So I go, okay, realistically, we're still in a daily uptrend, even with this. We're probably going to get a pullback here and fill some of this imbalance. So instead of like focusing on getting the perfect entry, my thought process here is I have a strong conviction that the market is going to begin to mean revert and fill up some of this imbalance. So I'm just going to get in at what I think is a decent price around my key level, which was this 4-hour OB. So that's what I did. And I just gave it 100 points. I said, I'll risk 100 points. It's 2 micros. So it was nothing crazy. I'm not risking my whole account for this. And I think that's the key too. When you're using the wide stops, and when I say like, hey, maybe open up your stop, I'm not telling people risk your whole account, trade 2 minis and risk your whole account with a wide stop. I'm saying lower your contract size, risk less, but just give the trade the room it needs to breathe. And that's how we stack the base hits. You know,
Yep.
I started these accounts in December and they are going way better than my top 1 futures accounts. I don't know why that is. I think I've been, in a weird way, less focused on these because I know it's going to take longer to get the payout. And that's been, in a weird way, helping me because I just kind of, I see a trade, I take it with a couple micros, whether it's a win or a loss. I'm not trying to force the payout by a certain timeline. And I always trade better when I do that. Whereas with top 1 futures, on this day right here, where I hit this daily loss limit, I was $400 away from taking the $12,000 payout. And I was forcing it. I forced it. I didn't want to accept because it was a Friday too. I was like, I don't want to wait all weekend. I want to make this 400, take my $12,000. You know, I want to brag about it on Monday morning, you know, all that stuff that goes into with our ego. And I just couldn't accept the loss. So I just kept going until I hit the DLL. And that happens that's like my biggest weakness. I think that's most traders' weakness. I think most people like they could find a decent strategy. They can make money in the markets day in, day out. It's just these things that mess people up. The only difference I think with me is like your level of what tilt actually does for you. Because a lot of people, tilt for them is like after this, they just go off the walls and they risk everything and they blow up everything, all their hard work. I think once you start to be a little more of a consistent trader, it's like, okay, yes, I tilted. I fucked up, but I'm not going to mess up all of my hard work. Like I had a moment of weakness. Now it's time to chill. And that's different than like, because a lot of people think once you're profitable or consistent, you never tilt, you never get angry. That's not true. At least not from my perspective. It's like, I still do stupid stuff sometimes, guys. You've seen me. I've done stupid stuff on stream. But there's like a difference, you know?
Yeah, totally. I hear that 100%. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we do got a good show. We got Stoic Jake coming on. Chat loves Stoic. He'll be on at 9:30. We got giveaways to do, so smash that like button, guys. When we hit like 40 or 50 likes, we can run our first giveaway. But yeah, that was my trade in the overnight. Did you take any trades overnight or Monday?
I did take trades yesterday in the overnight session. Did well. It was a short. I took 2 trades yesterday, 2 shorts. And again, I could have left it to ride longer, but I cut it early and it tanked. So, but yeah, I took a couple in the overnight session.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I can show you guys my thoughts. I think we have news today, actually. I think we have some big news today, right? We got Yeah, we got unemployment and PMI. So we have 8:30 a.m. news. So that'll be fun. That'll be in 15 minutes. And then we got 9:45 a.m. news, which is not my favorite. I like to get news out of the way at 8:30, so then when the open comes, I could just trade. But this means I probably will not take a trade on any funded account until after that 9:45 a.m. news, most likely. But that'll be fun. We can take a look at what happens at 8:30. I don't have any evals I want to pass. Like Luna was on yesterday, John, and he passed like 10 Apex accounts one by one.
Oh my god.
On the stream live. Like he was he caught that sell off at the open. And he was like, he doesn't trade all when he's trying to pass Apex accounts, because right now they're doing like a crazy deal. It's $20 for all accounts. Code line, by the way, guys. $20 even for a 300K account though. So he's just like, yeah, dude, every account is $19 and like 75 cents or something. They're insane. But so he's like, instead of copying them all at once, he's just doing one by one. So he had like, I don't know, 10 or 15 accounts total. He failed a couple, but passed most of them just shorting one account one by one. And he has 20 PAs now, 20 Apex
Wow.
accounts.
That is wild.
But the point is, like, I don't know. I could do that too, because I have 12. Technically, I could have 8 more, but I'm kind of chilling. I don't think I want to add any more. I've never done a 12 account run in my life, so I'm trying to let's just get one. Let's get one payout with these, and then maybe stock up. So I don't have anything I want to do for the news. So I'll probably just watch. I don't know.
Yeah, we have news in 15 minutes.
Yeah, 8:30.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at my charts. There's nothing standing out too much. I do think we go a little bit higher. Yeah, I might dabble in a trade. I see some higher levels we're trying to get to.
Yeah, if you want to pull up your chart, if you got time, you could show us what you're looking at. Chad, I'm doing a poll too. I'm going to do bullish or bearish, and I'm going to listen to you guys. Everyone says give a neutral option. I'm going to give a neutral option this time for the poll. I feel like neutral is kind of a cop-out, but fair enough. Everyone's asking for it. All right, there we go. I just dropped the poll, bullish or bearish today on NQ. We can see what John is looking at. I'll pull up his charts, and then I'll show you guys what I'm looking at.
Yeah, so as usual, I'll start with the higher time frames. I'm going to stick to the 5-minute chart here. But the reason I'm liking some longs here is because, yeah, we're just in some larger value areas, and I see some levels above. So here for ES on the 4-hour, this is my 4-hour chart. I feel like we want to get up here. And also on NQ, we got into this 4-hour block. We're back in it. So if we get back here, I might be interested in a buy long. Same thing here. We have some levels down here that if we get to, I might be interested in buying to maybe rotate up here. So yeah, it just feels like we're entering some value areas. So we didn't find acceptance below. We entered back in. So maybe we rotate to the other side, to the upside. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. And then I'm looking at some lower time frame levels, which also give me a bit of confluence with that trade setup. So if we pull back a little bit more, I might be interested in a long, which I might take on stream. We'll see.
Nice. So are you thinking higher time frame perspective? You thinking this could be like a local bottom to start getting some, like maybe even be a bottom back up to all-time highs eventually? Do you think we're at a point where the market can shift?
Not sure about all-time high, but let me look at the daily. So this is what the daily, I go to the daily time frame. So this is ES. Yeah, definitely don't. Yeah, all-time high is not sure at all. Like we could.
Sure. Yeah, that was a dumb question, but maybe just
no
for the next few days.
Yep, no, all good. So like maybe we get a lower high here, or we do rotate back up here, but maybe we do consolidate. It is the end of the year, so maybe we just do some sideways for a little bit, then get back to all-time highs. But yeah, for now I'm thinking we could rotate, but we'll see. And then the 4-hour block, like, yeah, this could be a lower high here, a 4-hour lower high, if we run into this resistance here on the 4-hour time frame.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need a bit more information, but I do think because these daily levels are pretty strong, I have a feeling it'll hold at least for a lower high. And then we'll see what happens if buyers step in more convincingly, or we set up another lower high and head lower. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at for the kind of short term.
Yeah, I like that. I similarly, I think we could have a local bottom coming in over here. Like maybe we get one more sweep down, who knows? But I think generally the zone we're in, and I can do this when I get to my charts in a moment. I think it could be a local bottom, but there will be certain levels that I need to see get like bearish levels that I need to see invalidated to really confirm the bullish shift.
Yep, 100%, 100%. Yep.
Here, yeah, I'll pull up my chart, guys. I'll show you my thoughts because I do think we're at an interesting spot. Sometimes it's like, higher time frame. I like analyzing the higher time frame, but sometimes it's not as relevant as other points in time with the market. I think right now it's actually a pretty relevant area to like discuss the medium to higher time frame, and by that I just mean like the daily and the 4-hour. So if we go to the daily first. Okay. First off, we had a pretty strong sell-off here on this daily time frame at this leg down in November, right? And what do? We finally swept some liquidity, some external liquidity. Once we swept that low out, we have reverted back up to the highs. What did we do when we made these highs? Right here, we created a bunch of stacked equal highs. So this is now a draw on liquidity for me, a higher time frame draw. It doesn't mean I'm looking for it today or tomorrow, maybe not even next week, but in general, this leads me to believe that the upside is not completely finished. On top of that, the market naturally gravitates up. So you guys remember, I was bearish for a while around here. I was waiting for this pullback, but I am not a perma bear. Like, I would prefer to start longing now and see this as a pretty good deep retracement on the higher time frame to now go back to the upside and take out these equal highs. That would be the most ideal. So a couple of things. If I pull a Fibonacci retracement from this swing low to this swing high, we've also tapped the 50%. So when I'm looking for like deeper, higher time frame pullbacks, I like to see it at least touch 50%. So if it retraces 50% of a move, it's like, okay, that's a good enough move to me that I think we can start to revert back up if the trend is going to go higher. Now, if we go to the 4-hour, right here, this is my key level. This is the bearish level that I need to see get invalidated to really start to consider that we could go to the upside. And guys, sorry, someone's at my door. John, can you take over for a sec?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yep.
Pull you up.
Nice. All right. Hello, chat. I'll try to be a host for a second.
Yeah, real quick. I'll be real quick.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I can talk about my strategy a bit for anyone who's interested. Let me read the chat here. Hey Dino, see you're a regular. Nice, cool. So yeah, I'll go over my strategy. So I use volume profile, which is finding where 70% of where volume was traded and where the point of control is. Thanks, Luxury. Appreciate it. So yeah, I'll go over kind of how I set it up. So I use the daily time frame, the 4-hour, the 1-hour, 15-minute, and 5-minute time frames. Oh, Zach is back. Thank you, Toronto. Appreciate it. A bit louder. Let's see. I'll turn up my mic.
There we go. No, I was muted for a sec. There we go.
Cool. Sounds good.
Thanks for holding it down, bro.
Yeah, I tried.
I'll finish real quick what I was going over. Hold up, not to cut. I don't want to cut you off.
No worries.
Real quick, yeah. Let me finish. So this is the level I'm looking at, guys. This 4-hour bearish fair value gap, right? I think we get a strong 4-hour closure above this gap intraday. I think this could be the beginning of like a shift in the structure to just continue this overall uptrend. Like the market has to breathe, right? When it's going up like this, we think it's going to go up like that forever. No, it needs to pull back. It needs to breathe. We've swept out all of this liquidity. You know, there's a bunch of people who had stops here. Tapped into a key level. We've filled a bunch of imbalance. It's like when you start to think about, at least the way I look at price action, where the market is just filling imbalances and moving from one liquidity pool to another, I think this is a good spot that we could put in a local bottom. And this is the last bit of fuel that gives me the reason to believe this, because we have a directional target. We have a bunch of stacked equal highs. So if these weren't here, I would be less confident that this is going to become a higher low. But with this drawn liquidity, this is kind of like my, I don't know, it's just the market kind of hinting to me where I can favor one side over the other. If it wants to keep going lower, I'll trade accordingly. But I am keeping this in mind that this could be a local bottom to eventually come back up to take these equal highs. So that's my thought process. And as for today, I think we could just have a bullish day. And I know you feel that too, right?
Yeah, it's looking pretty good, I would say, for buyers. We do have some 4-hour resistance that I'm looking at, kind of similar to what you mentioned, Zach, where we have to get through that for real confidence that buyers will take over. But yeah, so far it's looking pretty decent for buyers, I would say.
Yeah, it's been a nice clean move since London to the upside. I also just noticed that we technically have an 80% setup, guys. So that's helpful too to know. The market opens right here, right? So it opened up below its previous day's point of control, which is right here, and we've never engaged the level yet. So we also have that pure statistic that roughly 80% of the time the market does touch this level. That makes me think we can at least get some room up to that POC from where we currently are. It's like 100 points. Let me see where midnight is. Midnight is below, which, I actually don't mind this. I would love to see NQ actually go a little bit lower at the open. And that could become like our 930, I don't know, manipulation move, what have you, whatever you'd want to call it, where maybe at the open, we get some volume to sell off, engage midnight, and then take it there. That would just give us even more room to the upside. But we'll see, man. We'll just play it level to level. Also, if you just want to play the midnight retracement setup, you could do that. You could just be following this higher time frame trend, know that we're coming up towards some resistance. We're above midnight. Like maybe you just look for the first inversion fair value gap down here. As long as you're just targeting midnight, I think that's potentially a good setup if you actually get the entry. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing, which basically just means nothing right now. I'm going to be very interested to see what this news brings us. Which is in 2 minutes, by the way, guys.
Yep.
Red folders will fade us, says ADZ. It's December, though. Yeah, it's still December. We still got 2 more weeks. Maybe it'll clean up, though, by now. Maybe it'll clean up. I mean, the reason, guys, like the reason I hated December price action was not just because it's December. It's just this was the price action. This is when December started, right here. This is December 1st, right here. This is what we've had to trade. Like, there's just no direction. It's just brutal. It's like pure seek and destroy. Come up, sweep the highs, go a little bit lower. Sweep the lows, go back up. Like, there's no clear direction. That's tough to trade for most people, I think. What do you think, John? Is this good price action to you? Do you think that this is it? Because it could be good for your strategy, but for me, this is like brutal. This range.
Yeah, it's because I'm looking at all the time frames. Like it's Yeah, it's more contextual. Like any price action I say would be okay for me to trade. I know there's some price action that is easier. Well, based on my stats yesterday, I didn't have a good week, so maybe it wasn't like the best. But um, yeah, like I don't know if I have harder price action to trade. It's more so like how things line up for the day, and then
It's fair.
yeah. But no, to your point, like there has been a lot of divergence between ES and NQ, which
Yeah.
has made it more difficult to trade. I'll 100% that just came to mind. Like sometimes ES and NQ are like buddy buddy, they're doing the same thing, and recently it's been like ES will be like tons of points above its open and NQ will be right at its open, and I'm like, what do I do with this? Like this
Yeah.
is because in my head I'm thinking, well, NQ is dragging ES down, but I don't know like how much is NQ going to drag ES down. And so that push and pull, I have seen a lot of that the last few weeks.
100%. Speaking of that, NQ ripping up at 8:30.
Yeah.
Pretty strong rip up right here. Over 50 points on this candle. It looks like we're coming right for that point of control. I feel like we probably don't stop until we hit this POC. That would be my guess. ES is following suit, so ES is also bullish. One thing though, ES has already taken out yesterday's PM session high. If you notice, it's about to take it out. NQ still has some room up there. I think it's going to hit it, but it's just something I'm noting. NQ is a little further away from its PM session high. But here comes the POC. 80% setup, guys, about to be fulfilled.
Yeah, it's looking really nice for buyers.
Anyone take a log for the news? Someone's asking, Zach, if you make the P&L to 2K on your top 1 futures accounts and take 1K out on all 5 accounts, you would only have a 1K buffer to work with. Yes, that's how it works. Yeah, once you take a payout or really it's like once you make your initial drawdown, the drawdown stops trailing, right? So on the 50K accounts, I was given $2,000 of initial drawdown. My drawdown trailed up at the end of each day. Every time I made profit until I get to 2,000. So once my account balance is at 52,000, my drawdown no longer trails up. It stays locked at my initial balance, which is good. So as I make more money, I build my buffer. But if I take a payout, my max loss limit is still just that 50. The lowest my account balance can go is still that initial balance. So yes, that would be how that would work. Erkan's asking, is 8:30 news typically manipulation, correct, Zach? Yeah, for the most part. I like to see at 8:30 a.m. news maybe do the opposite of what I'm overall looking for. But it's hard. I don't go like black or white with that because market does what it wants. John, did you think about taking anything?
Not for the news. I'm trying to see how the news settles.
Yeah, kind of just ran without us.
Yeah. There is a trade setting up. I might dabble. Yeah.
I also don't want to keep you. I know if you got anything to do. Do you have any updates, any prop firm match news or updates that we should be aware of?
Yeah, no, just check out the new analytics feature. It's a really cool feature to track your return on investment. It's for free in your user dashboard. Just go and add your challenges, and you get to keep track of how much you've spent and how much you've received in payouts. Yeah, it's a really, really nice feature.
It's really cool.
Yep. And then Christmas is coming up, so we're going to have Christmas offers coming soon. Design is doing a really nice job with the Christmas aspect of our site. So we're going to have a whole Christmas theme, and really excited for that. That should be next week. So we'll have some Christmas offers for everyone.
Oh. Yeah, that'll be cool. I feel like there's so many good deals even right now before Christmas. I feel like this is the best time to load up on prop accounts is Black Friday and then going into like Christmas and New Year's because everyone's competing for market share, just giving great discounts.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So yeah, I do think I'm gonna dabble here. There's a trade setting up that I quite like. Um, let's see. I'm just gonna wait for a little more pullback. So what I'm looking at is, let me go to the 1 minute here. So I'm waiting for this to get down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll buy one micro. Oh, I entered in too late. Shoot, but it's okay.
What's your so you in?
I'm in. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's your price?
It is 25,353.
Okay, that's not bad, honestly. I feel like, just so you know, previous days point of control is right there at 824. So it's right below your entry. Hopefully that could hold up the market for you a little bit.
Yep. Sounds good. We'll see. It looks like hopefully it turns around on me, but I might get stopped here. But let's see. We need buyers to step in pretty quickly. Looks like sellers are stepping in, but I wouldn't want buyers to hold here. Let's see. No, I'm gonna get stopped.
Where's your stop?
It's 25,328. Yeah, I got stopped. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, you were on NQ, right?
I was. Yep.
Oh,
so I was watching.
I was looking at ES for some reason.
Yep. Dang, and yeah, I was just too early, a little bit too early. But not gonna take another trade. Just gonna wait out and see what the market does.
Yeah, I do think it could still go a little bit higher, but it might try to be tricky here. For me, the previous day's point of control is still the main draw on liquidity, and it hasn't been taken yet. So I think we can get a push up there, but 8:30 news is hard to trade. Sometimes I do it, but it's always a bit sketchy.
Yeah, and I'm not used to trading in the morning, but it was a decent trade. I'm not mad at the trade. I would have taken that anytime. I thought we have a strong 4-hour level here, and there was some confluence with some lower time frame levels. So yeah, not mad at the trade for sure. Sometimes
valid setup. Got to take your valid setup, man.
Yeah, and it could be just the market wants to pull back. We have been, selling off the last few days, so maybe the market just needs to sell off a bit more before we turn around. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, dude. Valid trade is a valid trade. That's just how it goes sometimes. Shout out Dead Cat. He says, I just bought a few accounts from Apex using code match yesterday. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, right now, guys, if you're trying to load up, Apex is the way. $20 accounts all around. It's insane. They do this deal like once a year. They have done it before, but it's usually like a once a year thing. Their usual deals are like 80%, 70%. This is definitely the most they've ever done. Erkan is saying that NQ and MNQ look a little bit different.
A little bit. They're slightly different. Yeah.
Okay. A little different.
Yeah.
Oh, he also asked, John, have you heard about this? NQ and ES, all the futures markets might be trading 24/7. Did you hear about that? I've been seeing that in the news. They're considering it. I don't like that idea. That sounds awful to me.
Yeah, it was kind of like with crypto. When I started with crypto, was 24/7.
Exactly.
And, I kind of like having set times for trading, like not having a market that's open 24/7. That's why I moved away from crypto. But yeah, maybe some people will like that. Yeah.
Also, I know I've heard about that a little bit, but I think even a bigger thing right now is they're talking about stocks also trading 23/5 as opposed to just 9:30 to 5 p.m. They're talking about like the stock market being open 23/5, just like the futures market. That might be interesting because that's got to have an effect on the overnight futures market. Then it has to. I would imagine it just brings more volatility.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. I'd have to see if they do make that change, how it affects the charts and things like that. But
I should have bookmarked That tweet, yeah, because I read that yesterday, and I've been seeing it all over.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let me see if I can, guys. If any of you find that, let me know and send it over to me because I do want to look at that on stream.
Yeah. And don't like taking losses on stream.
Yeah, dude, dude, it's brutal. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like desensitized to it for the most part now. For the most part, it still pisses me off sometimes. But
Yeah,
yeah, bro, it's just part of the game, bro.
part of the game. Yeah,
Streaming is tough, man. People underestimate how tough streaming is, man, and trying to trade live. It's
yeah,
it sucks taking losses because you think that people are like judging your trade, but they're not. Like they're just like, oh, I guess he took a loss. But for you, you're like, oh my god, that sucks.
yeah, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna let the market breathe. I'm tempted to take because now the sell is looking better, but I'm gonna let the market kind of settle and do its thing.
The sell is looking kind of good right now for a scalp. Like if this was
Yeah.
930, I would consider a short right now if we were in the 930 open, but we're not. So I'm just gonna chill. But right here, I would consider something like this because we kind of just created relative equal lows right here. Not relative equal lows, but we're just kind of stacking lows here. And this is kind of your 8:30 a.m. news wick. We often will sweep both sides of the news wick. So honestly, this is a trade I would take often. I'm not going to take it, guys, but I would have a limit order in here and try and look for this low, something like that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily let the trade go this far, but this I'd put a hard stop here and then just see how we react inside this gap. Like if this just holds as resistance and brings us down, I'd stay in the trade. We could kind of walk through this and see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Zach, do we need to pay activation fee when we buy accounts on Apex? Yeah, well, if you pass your funded account, you pay an activation fee. I'm pretty sure their activation fees are like $60 right now. So cheaper than most other firms. See, so this looks like it might be working. Again, I'm not taking this, but just tape reading this one, guys.
Yeah. We shall see. But yeah, the sell is looking really nice.
Yeah, I feel like we can at least get down to that 830 wick.
Yeah. I have some lower time frame support here that ES is holding. If ES gets through it, I might hit the sell.
All right, let us know.
Yeah. But at the same time, I did just take a loss, so I think I might wait till later in the afternoon to trade. Wait for more market information. But
yeah, that's always a fine balance, right? Taking a loss, being like, oh, you know what, I was just too early, or I had the wrong idea, but I have the right idea now, and getting into it quick, or just being like, huh, am I just trying to force a trade? It's a fine line.
It is. Yeah.
Or kind of saying, I want data lows to be taken, then short. Wouldn't you want to short into the data lows though, Erkan? That's like my thought process with this idea is see the data lows get taken as the draw on liquidity. And honestly, maybe then we go up to the POC. We'll see though. Yeah, this is my thing. I see good setups at 8:30, and oftentimes they're just like brutal to actually be in. This is why I don't take it. I'm happy just tape reading this one right now.
Yeah. Buyers have to step in like right now if we're not to head lower. If they step in now, then that could be decent. But yeah, there's a little bit of divergence in what I'm seeing. ES is below some value areas while NQ is in some value areas, so could be a bit of push and pull.
Yeah, and I think that's what's happening. I see it.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm cool to wait for the afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, this trade. I feel like this trade's gonna play for sure. This one's gonna hit. This would catch you a little over 0.5 R, guys. If you were to hold it here, realistically, if I was in this, I wouldn't hold it to this full stop. I'd probably cut it around here. So I mean, you could see it as like a 1 R trade. But yeah, these data lows are gonna get taken, I think.
Yeah, the sell. Dang. Should have done it. That sell was right there. I'm overthinking now.
I mean, I kind of liked the long for like a momentum scalp. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
Chat, smash that like button, by the way, guys. When we hit 50 likes, we'll run our first giveaway. We're like nine likes away. We can do it. We got over 80 people watching just on YouTube before the open, so we can do it.
Yep, so I might grab the sell here. So I just grabbed the sell.
I'm going to your charts.
Yep. So I grabbed the sell. It's looking decent. So I want us to get a little bit lower. But we'll see.
What's your target?
Target on NQ will be 252. I'll say 252.
250. So what's that, like 30, 25 points?
Yeah, it'd be like 50 points.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Damn, chat. If you guys did take that short scalp I played out, you got edged by like 5 ticks. It did not hit the perceived draw on liquidity yet. That's crazy. I do think it's gonna hit though. I think it's gonna go a little bit lower.
Yep. So I'm in the trade now and just need it. If buyers step in here, then the trade is no go. But if the sellers continue, then I'm looking pretty good. If I take 2 losses in a row, then yeah, I'm gonna stop. Like, yeah.
Do the 30-minute lockout.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'll be locking myself out. Yeah.
I can't believe it edged my TP. I'm not in the trade, but I just can't believe it edged it by like 5 ticks. That's crazy.
Yeah. Are you in a trade right now?
No, just the one that marked up that I said this is a setup. This is a setup that I would take in theory, but I don't like trading before the open. I've been burned too many times.
Yeah, I think this is a good lesson for me just to stick to my regular trading hours. Because I don't trade. Yeah, I usually don't trade at this time.
It's just tough though, because sometimes you see value outside your trading hours, and you know it's worthy. Like the Asia session I took last night, the Asia trade, it was enough value to take it. But whenever I take a loss in Asia session, I'm cursing myself, going, "Why the hell am I trading Asia?" You know?
Yeah. Hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, and also journaling, guys. Like if you're not into journaling, you should be, because you can track that data, right? And know, okay, out of the last 6 months, what's my win rate for trades outside of my usual trading hours? Am I net profitable doing this, or am I just losing money? If I'm just losing money, maybe I'll stop. You know, you at least have data to like fall back on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Erkan's short with you. Erkan's a great trader, man. So that's a good look.
Yep. So I am short. Like I need to see sellers smash it here. I want to see them smash it. If not, okay. So this is looking better.
Yeah, this is looking good. I think you're going to get at least 23. 25, 23 would be my target. That's right around the data lows.
Yep. Sounds good. I need sellers.
Buddha is short. Oh, you got a few people short with you.
Nice. I'm gonna set it to break even just slightly above my entry, because I want to see it get to target now. If not, then I don't want to be in the trade.
Fair enough. You should get a push down right now. If the market wants to not be extra difficult, I feel like after that 1 minute candle that just printed, we should just push down to that 8:30 a.m. low.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna 1 minute stair step it now. Or we'll see. Yeah, come on, sellers, take it down. Let's see.
You're gonna hit that 25,023. You're gonna hit that.
Yeah, 25. Did I say 23? 25, 252.
25,252.
Yep.
25,250
Yes. Yep.
is your target.
Yep.
But aren't you in a short? Are we looking at different pricing? My NQ, we're trading at 25,037 right now.
Mine says 25. Oh, wait, what?
Are you looking at the? Oh, you might be looking at the continuous contract. Is that what?
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking at the continuous.
Okay,
Yep.
the pricing might be a little different. We got different pricing. That's fair. I'm still using the December contract at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, there was a contract rollover yesterday, I think.
Oh, maybe I should roll over. I didn't know that. I guess there's still volume in both of them.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. As I was looking at my charts get realigned when there's a contract rollover. So that's how I knew it rolled over.
Project X does automatic rollover, right?
I think so. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let me change. I should roll over then. Okay, but you're going to get that wick. You're going to get that 8:30 a.m. low. Like, I feel very confident about that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, a lot of people went short.
Yeah, I had my stop at break even. Just see if it gets to target. If it doesn't, it's fine. Because there's a 5-minute POC that could hold, but there's definitely some lower levels that I think we could get to.
Yeah.
So I'm looking on this chart. I'm looking right here. So this is like, it's a little lower. No, yeah, this is around 250. So trying to see if we get there.
Yeah, it's just being difficult. I'm telling you, you're gonna get that freaking 8:30 data low. I need to roll over my contract so I can see what prices you actually have. Let me see. So it's the March 2026 contract. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, this looks a little different. Here you go. So my scalp idea, guys, that we called out, that would have hit. Sakuna, if you keep spamming the chat about giveaways, I'm kicking you. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna kick you. Oh, here you go, John.
Yep. So I'm gonna 15-second stair step it. We're close to my target. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it. Yeah,
Dude, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. So I should have let it get to target.
Let's go, man. So, okay, did you make back your losses plus some profit?
Yes, I did. Yep.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
Sweet.
let's go. Okay, taking wins on stream is worth taking a loss on stream. You know, taking the risk, right?
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Damn, we are cooking now too. We're really ripping down.
Yeah, I cut it like 9 points too early because I would have been out right here. So 7 points, could have gotten another 7 points. But yeah, I just got close to my target. So as you can see, like this was my target right down here, and we got there. We'll see if we hold it. But yeah, we could hold it here. We'll see. But
base hits chat.
Yeah.
Urkon says I'm swinging this short for 450 points lower. What? We'll see about that, bro. I mean, maybe. But yeah, great trade, great trade, John. Shout out. W's in the chat for John, man. What's that? That's like your second or third dub on stream. You've taken a couple now.
It's my second. It's my second.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. So yeah, I mean, in this instance, like the wiggle room helped. So like I leave 25 points for wiggle room, and yeah, we almost got up there. So, you know, me scalping helped. Yeah, like me scalping how I used to, I would have been probably frustrated because Like,
You would have got caught.
yeah. Um, so yeah. So yeah, we're bouncing from here. But I think we go lower. I think we go lower.
Yeah, I'm starting to think we go lower too. I will say I don't know if I want to roll over yet since there's volume in both contracts because the H contract looks a little different to me. I kind of like the way the Z contract still looks. I don't know. I got to think if I should roll over or not. We're in that weird spot where you could trade either contract.
Yeah. That's why I stick to the continuous.
It just does it for you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I don't have to think about it. I remember when TradingView came out with that feature a couple years ago. I was really happy because like having to chart the different contracts is tedious because like it looks very different.
Especially if you're trying to do higher time frame.
Yeah. With the continuous contract, like you should actually see it. It throws off all my levels. Like the levels don't match at all because the price changes and everything. And so like I have these rectangles that don't make any sense on my chart.
Yeah.
So like luckily what I figured out yesterday is I can just move my rectangles. The fixed ranges still stay in place. So I just have to move the rectangles like up. I just grab them and just move them to where they need to be. And so it saves me a lot of time. But yeah, things get thrown off on rollovers. Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true. I feel like when people are getting into futures, like people coming from Forex, you got to explain contract rollover to them. It's like, they're like, what are you talking about, man? Why? That seems so useless. Why do I have to do all that? But it just is what it is. I feel like it's a little bit of an outdated thing, the contract rollover. I feel like it's not necessary now, but it's the way it was. It's part of the like foundation and the architecture of how the futures market is operated on. So it just is here to stay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. I mean, all right, guys. Again, shout out John. I know it's almost 9. I don't want to keep you too long, John. Yeah, dude, great trade, man. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, doing pretty good the last couple of days. So hopefully this afternoon I'll continue. But yeah, happy trading, everyone. Happy trading, Zach, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Awesome, dude. I appreciate it. And just once again, dude, good job like taking the initial loss and then just staying confident and flipping bias. That I feel like that's actually shows that you had a good read on it because a lot of people, they take one direction, they lose it, and they just try to get a better price in the same direction. The market showed its hand to you and you actually just followed suit with what the market was telling you. So yeah, great execution all around it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. And just to give some context on why I took that trade. So I had confluence on a couple of different time frames. So on NQ, this is the 15-minute time frame. And at the time I took the trade, we were like around here. So the fact that we didn't find acceptance in here, I felt we could rotate back here. And you can see we're bouncing off this level here. So that gave me confluence. And on the 5-minute, we also didn't find acceptance in here and we started pulling back. That gave me confidence in the sell. And then ES also, there was a level here that we couldn't get above. And so I do think maybe we rotate back down here. So I had a couple signals that were showing me the sell was good. And then the larger time frames as well, like the fact that we couldn't get acceptance in here and then we pulled back on the 4-hour, that also, and then that gave me confidence on here on NQ that we would get back down here. So we are holding it right now. So we'll see if buyers hold it. But I had a couple of things that were giving me confluence for the sell. And overall, we've been selling the last few days. So I felt buyers or sellers could still be around. So putting it all together, yeah, that was the trade decision.
There we go, bro. A+ setups. That's how we do it. Again, shout out John. Thanks, bro. And we will see you on Thursday, man.
Sounds good. Thank you, Zach.
Later, bro.
See ya.
All right. Yeah, man. John, man, catching the dub. We love to see it. All right, chat. We will do a giveaway. We'll get a giveaway done in celebration of John's dub. I'm kind of wishing I took the short myself now, man. It was good. It was a good short. This was my call out. This is the one we called out. We called the perfect area to short, right? A limit order inside that 1 minute FEG, just targeting the data lows, like proper move. Just didn't take it. No need to. I'm chilling. We'll wait till 9:30 and wait for the news. You know what I mean? Oh, Zach, which of the straight to funded accounts do you recommend? So, two ways to go about this. If you go to Prop Firm Match, I'd say there's two instant funded firms that I mostly trade with. That would be Top One Futures and Tradeify. Okay, Tradeify. Those are the two instant funded firms that I like to trade with personally. Basically, what you're going to get here, the two differences is Top One Futures, you're going to get a more discounted product. Okay, they do bigger discounts. So it's 50% off with code match at Top One Futures. Tradeify is currently offering 35% off with code match. Now, this is the thing. Tradeify has been around a little bit longer than Top One Futures. They're a bigger firm. So they're more of like, I don't know, they don't discount in the same way that Top One Futures does because Top One Futures is a little newer. As far as rules, there's two different things with the rules too. Tradeify does offer more drawdown. So for example, on like a 150K account, Tradeify offers $6,000 of drawdown on their instant funded accounts. Top One Futures does more of the standard drawdown, which the standard drawdown in the industry for a 150K is $4,500 of drawdown. So these are a couple things that you'll trade. You know, you'll get less drawdown with Top One Futures, but you're getting a better discounted deal. 50% off instant funding is like the cheapest instant funded accounts you can find in the space, and they pay out. I'm trading with them currently. You know, shout out Top One Futures. I like them. I've also been paid out by Tradeify a bunch, and I love Tradeify. It's just two different, you know, couple of differences here. But those are the two. I'd say go with either of those firms, and you can't go wrong. Code match. But okay, let's get this giveaway going, guys. Let's do this. Let me make a comment and link the Discord channel for you guys. All right, we'll get this giveaway going. If you guys are new, the way we run our giveaways is through the Prop Firm Match Discord. So let me just type this out. Okay, so I'm going to pin this to the chat. I just dropped the comment. There is the link to join the Prop Firm Match Discord channel, okay? Now I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to show you guys how to enter the giveaway. So join that, click the Discord invite link, get verified, and then you're going to come over to here. You're going to go here to the stream chat, okay? And we will we'll get this going right now. I'll say type John to enter the giveaway. So boom, type John to enter the giveaway. You'll see all these people are going to start typing John underneath my name. They're going to get entered into the giveaway. See, we're getting a bunch of people coming in. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a quick coffee break. I'm going to come right back and we'll run the giveaway and announce the winners. I'll give away 3 accounts. We'll start with 3. Again, shout out our sponsors. We give away 12 accounts per day on Prop Firm Match. It's insane. No other stream gives away this many accounts. So I'm going to give away 3 in one clip as soon as I get back. And that'll just be, we'll still have 9 accounts left for the rest of the day. So stay tuned. We're going to take a real quick break. And yeah, we'll announce the winners as soon as I get back. So give me like, I don't know, 3 minutes. Be right back. All right, all right. We're back. How we doing, chat? Let me get this music back on. How we doing? We can get this giveaway going. Nice little pop back up. Honestly, I'm still not opposed to the longs, guys. Like if you guys are bullish, this is like a pullback you might want to see. You know what I mean? To go up and take that POC. The problem I have currently with current price action is that we're kind of smack in the middle of two clear draws on liquidity, right? We have previous day's point of control as a draw on liquidity, and we have midnight as a draw on liquidity. And market is technically in a downtrend. So I don't know. I don't really love where we are. I think the volatility is there. I think we'll be able to find some good trades, most likely, but we do got to be a little careful, is what I am thinking. By the way, we got Stoic coming on in a few minutes, like 20 minutes from now. So that'll be cool. And we can get this giveaway going, guys. Everybody get your entries in for the giveaway. Hey, Zach is up in here. What up, brother? Zach and Zach. Zach in this chat, I believe this is my buddy Zach from the ASFX Black Shirt Club mentorship. I've known him for a few years now, right, man? Good to see you here, bro. All right. Let's do this. So I'm going to pull up the Discord, and I'm going to collect your names. Shout out Josh. Josh in the chat. He'll be here soon, I'm sure. He hooked me up with another Google sheet, and it's like he made it like perfect. So we cannot miss anyone's names. We're not going to miss anyone's names from now on when it comes to giveaways. All right, so we're going to do this first one. Hey, Mike. Good morning, brother. Good morning, good morning. So, yeah, let me get these giveaway names copied. He told me how to do this now. Like, I have it. We're not going to miss anybody's names, guys. It's going to be fire. Ain't no one can complain ever again. So one thing I learned is I don't need to talk about the mechanics to you guys. You guys don't care. You just want to make sure that your names get in there. So give me a sec. I'm just getting this giveaway list done. As y'all know, this is a one-man show, okay? I run the giveaways. I run the Google sheet. I do it all, man. So you gotta bear with me sometimes. Okay. So I think I remember how to do this. Okay. Bear with me, chat. This is going to take an extra bit of time, but it's going to be worth it because everyone's name is going to get counted. So it's worth it. You know what I mean? Okay, last one. All right. Now, so the code word was John. See if this works. Hey, we did it. All right, I got all the names. Beautiful. And there's no way I miss anyone. Like, it's impossible. We didn't miss anyone, chat. All right, let's get this done now. So I'm going to give away 3 accounts right off rip here. Again, if you guys are new to Prop for Match TV, we give away 12 accounts per day. Shout out to our sponsors, Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, and Aqua Futures. They hook it up every single day. And we do other giveaways too. Last week we were doing Tradeify. No Tradeify accounts today, but our 3 main sponsors, got to give them a shout out. We're going to be giving away 12 accounts all day. So stay tuned for more. If you missed this giveaway, it's all good. All right. You're going to have plenty of opportunities to get back in and to enter another one. But let's do this one. Are we ready for the spin? Sakuna says, Zach, I got some Apex accounts. Any tips to pass? Honestly, Sakuna, what you got to do is just lock in your base hits. You have intraday trailing drawdown at the beginning. So to get through that, you got to take your profits aggressively. That's really the main key with Apex. Other than that, you got to trade normally. Zach, on straight to funded accounts, do you have to meet the buffer before getting a payout? Yeah, so you usually have a profit target. So for example, with Top One Futures, on the 50K accounts I'm trading, I can't take a payout until I hit a $3,000 profit target. So yes, you're correct. Hey, so Ismail, I see you're on X. So to join the giveaway, you got to come on over to YouTube. This goes for anyone. If you're watching us on Instagram, come on over to the main YouTube stream, okay? Prop for a Match on YouTube. Go to the live section. You'll see us. We have a pinned comment at the top of the chat that gives you the invite link to join the Prop for a Match Discord. That is where we run our giveaways. So you'll know for next one. You're going to miss this giveaway, but I'm going to do like 4 more throughout the stream. So no worries. Yeah, the wheel looks full of life. I know, dude. Yeah, we got a lot more names these days. Here we go. All right, let's do it. First account. Amolcina. I feel like Amolcina. Her name sounds familiar, but if she hasn't, they didn't win this week, so they're on the list. Amolcina, first winner of the day. Let's go. I'll show you guys how to claim your accounts in just a moment. But let's do a few more. I'll give away 2 more accounts. How's this market doing? Yeah, weird spot, man. I feel like we really are wedged between 2 draws on liquidity. So it's just a tough spot. We can come up to the previous day's point of control, fulfill the 80% setup. We could go down to the midnight open. We could do both of these. We could come down to the midnight open, then go up to POC. Like, tough spot. I would love to be bullish today, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think we've had a deep retracement on the higher time frame. We've come into some higher time frame key levels. I would enjoy getting long. And I feel like the spot that we're at, we really have to have a bullish day. Otherwise, like this is going to begin to look like the market is really selling off. Like we're getting a real sell-off that could withstand more than like a few days. All right. We're kind of at some key levels. Like if we lose, 25,000 psychological, at that point, it's like, okay, so where are we going next? We could come all the way down to 500 over the next couple days. So we're at a key level. We really are. And if the market wants to be bullish today, it should bounce around here. It could consolidate first, though, for a couple days. So maybe there's that. But again, your higher time frame line in the sand is going to be this inversion, okay? Or this 4-hour SIBI. You get a 4-hour closure above like 25,120s. I do think you're going to see some more upside. But okay, let's keep doing these giveaways. If you're not on the list, then you're late. You're just late. And that is what it is. I don't miss names now. I will never miss a name. It just means you were late to this one. So you just got to go for the next giveaway, bro. No worries. We're going to do multiple giveaways. All right, let's do this. Medi. Let's shout out Medi. Oh, wait, I need to find you guys on Discord real quick, too. Let me not forget that. So let me find Medi. The reason I got to find you guys on Discord is because I get your actual true Discord handle. And that'll lead me into explaining how you guys are going to claim your accounts. So let me do that in a second. Let me just get the other Discord name. I got it. Where'd it go? Okay. And we'll give one more account away on this list in a moment. But just for anyone that's new, if you're brand new to the stream, this is how you're going to claim your account. You're going to go over to X, and you're going to go to PFM Support on X, okay? I'll link this in the chat for you guys so that you can just get to it easily. You're going to DM them, and you're going to show them proof of your Discord handle, okay? So there it is. I just linked it in the chat. Shows proof of your Discord handle. Give them a timestamp. That'll be helpful for the team. They will link you up with your account. And full disclosure, it does take a day or two for them to actually get you your account. So just be patient, but you'll get it. We give away 12 accounts per day. Good morning. Does Apex have consistency rules for the evaluation phase? Yeah, so they do. It's a 30% consistency rule, 30%, which is not too bad. Most instant funded accounts, the consistency rule is 20%. Some are even do 15% these days. So 30% is not a bad consistency rule. Like, it's really not. I take no issue with the 30% consistency rule. And again, Apex just has the most amazing deal they got the deal of the century right now. 90% off all accounts with code match. And they pay. You just got to follow their rules. They have some silly rules, full disclosure, but they pay, and that's what matters. And nobody offers the scalability that Apex does. All right, though. We can get this last giveaway done if we like. Nick says, hello, Zach. Just passed my 25K Aqua funded account. I won from a YouTube live giveaway. Dude, are you serious? Bro. Oh, wait, no, you passed. Why did I read that you got a payout? Okay, listen, Alex. Get a payout, bro. If you get a payout, I'm having you on stream, okay? We're still waiting for the first person who wins a giveaway account to get a payout. If you can prove it to us, we want you on stream. Congrats, though. That's fire. Can you add my name to the giveaway? So listen, you're on X. I explained it to you already. Come on over to Discord. Go to the YouTube stream. Click the Discord invite link. You got to join the Discord to enter the giveaway. Josh, good morning, bro. Yo, your Google sheet worked out perfectly, man. We just did it. We just ran one. Worked beautifully. Shout out Josh in the chat again, guys. To try my best. Yeah, good luck, brother. Good luck. All right, let's do one more giveaway. What do we think? One more? And we'll get another list immediately. We'll get another list going so that we can get it going while Stoic is here. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll do more giveaways. How much time does it take? It takes a couple days to get your account. Oh, shit. Adam says, I passed my Blue Guardian. I'm on my way to make that 7% profit, be able to get my first payout. You need to make 7? Yeah, 7%. Okay, that makes sense. Bro, we're in a race. Someone's got to get it, bro. Someone's got to get it. Get that first payout, chat. All right, let's do this. Basketball player boom. What a name. What a name. Basketball player boom. You won, bro. You're the winner. Let me find you on Discord real quick. Basketball player boom. Bro likes basketball. What can I say? I like basketball too. Basketball is my favorite sport to watch. Shout out Knicks. Go Knicks. Let's go. All right, I found you. Beautiful. Okay, so again, the way you're going to claim your account, go to PFM Support on X. shoot them over a DM and they will get you hooked up. Show them proof of your Discord handle and you'll be good to go. Halfway there to pass my free eval. Nice. We got a lot of people in the works. Getting close. All right, though. So we'll do another giveaway in a moment. We'll get another list going. Yeah, I got 9 more accounts to give away. I got my work cut out for me. I got to give away 9 accounts today. 9 more. We give away 12 accounts per day. So stay tuned. We'll do another list in a moment. But let's take a look at these markets for a sec. Yeah, we're still in the same spot. 4-hour SIBI is the key. If we get a strong 4-hour closure above that gap, I think we rip upside. Let's bump the likes to 150. Yeah, true. I got to bribe everyone with likes. Smash that like button. How many do we need right now? Where are we at? Let me see. Let me refresh. We're at 73. Let's get to 100. We got over 100 people watching. We should hit 100 likes, and we'll do another giveaway immediately. So smash that like button, chat. All right. With Apex offering 90% ends tonight, do we need to pass today to receive the lifetime PA discount? I don't believe so because I passed my Apex accounts like a few days after the deal where they were running $40 PA fees. And my PA fees were still $40. So you're good, I think, actually. I think they're going to stay $60. So don't worry about that. Yeah, you're good. But it's only for the first month. So you do need to pass your Apex accounts, guys. This is a good thing to know. You do need to pass your Apex accounts in that month. Otherwise, you're going to get billed for the full month. Now, if it's a giveaway, you never gave them any credit card info, so you can't get billed again. But you get my point. Like, you do got to get those passed within 30 days. Very bad liquidity provider. Always slippage on every trade. This is why we trade futures, guys. This is why I don't even talk about FX firms. We trade futures here like real traders. Give me challenge funded, bro. And now he's in a timeout. Yeah, Mike says my only goal for 2026 is to get a payout from Apex. I mean, bro, listen, if you're going to pick a firm, only one firm to trade with, they're the one because you can scale up heavy. Sakuda, if you got a giveaway account, you didn't give them any credit card info, so they can't bill you. You can't be billed. Like, what are they going to bill it to? So you don't got to worry about that. I reached 1,200 for the day by scalping. It's a 50K account, and whether they will stop me at 3,000 in the evaluation phase or allow me to continue trading until I reach 30%. Yeah, no, bro. So guys, with 30% consistency rules, it's not like you're not breaching any. It's not a breach. You don't lose your account or anything. You just got to keep trading and percent consistency. That's all. Yeah, you're good. You just got to make more profit, Dead Cat. That's all. Yeah, Mike, I mean, I'm with you, bro. We both got to get our Apex payouts. I've been paid out for most other firms too. And I just always stayed away from Apex because my strategy was not conducive to them. But my strategy is perfect for Apex these days. So that's why we've been scaling up with Apex. I'll show you guys where I'm at on my Apex accounts. They're good. They're in a good spot. We're almost at the point where we can take a payout. So I'm trading 12 of the 50K PAs. And total profit is at, the balance is at 52.6. So I think I can take my first payout when it gets to like 53. I could take maybe $500 times 12 accounts, which would be a $6,000 payout. It would be nice. So I'll probably do that because Forex actually gave me this advice when it comes to Apex. When you're eligible for that first payout, just request it. Even if you want to make more, request $100 just so that you can see, because oftentimes he said this, like, because Apex has so many random rules, they might deny your payout for a rule that you didn't know you broke. And that sounds annoying, but again, we deal with this because Apex allows us to trade so many accounts, right? There's nowhere else I can trade 20 accounts. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get to the minimum I need to take a payout, and I'm going to request like $200 or $500, which will still be a fat payout. But if it gets denied, I won't be as bothered. And then when you get denied a payout with Apex, it's not like you don't lose your account or anything. Your cycle just resets. So I'll have to make another X amount of profit. Like I can make like $1,000, get my consistency score to 30%, get 7 trading days in, whatever the case, and just get reset. So that's the goal. So we'll see. I'll be able to technically request a payout. I think if I'm at 53,000, I got to check, but I think so. Yeah, we're kind of getting that sell right now, guys. I'm trying to wait till the 9:30 open, and then we have 9:45 a.m. news, so it's a bit tough. We're in a spot where I kind of just want to wait. Also, we got Stoic coming on in a moment. It'll be interesting to see what he's looking at because you guys know Stoic by now. Stoic is long only though. He doesn't short. So market's been selling off. I wonder what he's been doing the last couple of days. You know what I mean? It'll be interesting to hear from him. I can't do that. I can't be like one directional. Some people do great with it. I mean, Stoic is a killer. He does great doing that. But for me, I could never. I need to have both options. I need to trade both directions, But okay, 9:30 is coming. Let me actually hit Stoic up so he knows what's up. Okay, I'll let him know. All right, chat. We can get another giveaway list going, and then we'll get ready to trade this market. We got 2 minutes. So let's do this while we wait for this market to open. Let's get one more giveaway list going. We'll just get the list going. And I'll give you guys a lot of time. So let's pull this up. Type Stoic to enter the giveaway. So here's your second chance, guys. Go into the Discord, type Stoic underneath my name here in the stream chat to enter the giveaway. Go ahead, get your entries, run them up. I'm going to give you guys a lot of time on this one, so take your time. Get those entries in, and we'll get ready for the open. Market open in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You know what, guys? I'll be right back. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Just got to do one thing. So get those giveaway entries in, and I will be right back real quick. Yo,
Yo, what's up?
what is up, dude? Damn, dude, I left for like 5 seconds and look at this market just ripping.
Yes, it's ripping. Yep, the market is open. Yes, sir.
Damn, how you doing, Stoic? Good to see you, bro.
Hey, it's good to see you too, bro. I'm doing okay, man. Doing okay, man.
I was just talking about you because we were getting ready for you to come on, but I was also saying the market's been selling off a bit the last few days. I was wondering how you've been faring with it. Has it just been like a no trade day?
Yeah,
It's
it's been a no trade day. Like around 1 p.m. Central to 12 p.m. or sorry, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm like, I don't know. I just get off. Like yesterday, I waited, and then it just chopped around more and nothing. And then, I mean, yesterday was looking pretty promising though for some continuations, but we just got the dump.
Yeah, we had a nice dump yesterday. So I was saying this. I was like, bro, I mean, Stoic kills it with the one direction. You're a long only. I could just never though. I could never, bro. I would not have the patience. I respect it so much.
I think it's just because like it's trend. Like I'm trying to find trend. The overall trend is usually bullish for like, long term. I'm not trading long term, but that's kind of the principle behind it.
I get it. The markets generally are going up day in and day out.
Sometimes it's rough, but I mean, I feel like the amount of points that I gather from the trades that I take make up for the days that I don't get.
Exactly. So how has your December been overall? Because I was saying for me, December's been more about staying alive.
I can tell you real quick. My journal, I can just share my journal real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Feel free to get your charts up, your screens if you want. Show us what you're looking at. Guys, by the way, I'll give some commentary. I'd just be waiting this out. I want to wait till the 9:45 a.m. news. I don't want to get caught up in news right here. We still got some time, so I think it's better to just be patient here. But if I had to pick a direction, I think we go up to that previous day's point of control first. There's no bearish fair value gap on the 5-minute here, so I don't see anything that should hold this down. And I think at the end of the day, we have the 80% setup. So a move up to this POC before a move to midnight makes more sense to me. But we'll see. It's not high probability enough that I want to put risk on it. That's just kind of what I feel is going to happen here. But I'm not taking a trade off that.
MEQ and YM look very similar.
For once.
Yeah, they look pretty similar. Even like the NFP high is like very similar.
I got your screen up. So yeah, maybe show us what you're looking at.
So I've taken 6 trades this. Oh wait, that's October. I've taken 6 trades in December. 5 have been winners. 1 have been a loss. 83.33% win rate, and then I've made $669 on the account so far.
Nice.
So not bad.
December.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, it's been kind of chop slop though. It's been chop slop. But some people like that PA. Some people like the choppiness. Hopefully, I can get some more type of. I can't stand it either, man.
It's been brutal, man. For December on my top 1 futures accounts, which have been my main focus, I'm technically up $265 times 5 accounts, but that's my December.
That's really good though. I mean, if you got
way better. Apex, I'm technically, if you add up all of it, I'm up 2.6K times 12.
Sorry, I had to like unshare my screen and then I was trying to find sorry, my bad. That was my bad.
No worries. You want me to pull it back up?
Yeah, my bad. I was pulling up my chart. I didn't know how to swap the screen. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
That's good though. I'm almost able to risk 1 YM on my account per
right here
the balance. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Fuck yeah, dude. So moving up to the minis, you're saying?
Yeah, moving up to the minis, and then whenever I get the 10K, I'll move up to 2 minis.
Chat. Technically on Apex accounts, this is what's so funny about scaling up with Apex. I'm technically up 31,000.
That's a lot of bread.
We haven't withdrawn anything yet, but technically I'm up 31K.
Yeah. And you're almost to a payout.
Can you actually confirm for me? Because I know the rules are a little bit different. If you're aware, what's the minimum profit I need?
So on 50K accounts, you need 2,600 profit. You can take out 500 of your threshold. So if you
I thought that you can take out up to 500 of your threshold.
yes, but the
I thought
minimum
you needed to
payout is
leave the whole
500.
threshold in there.
If you want more threshold to get the maximum payout cap is like 2K, so you're gonna need like 4,600.
Yeah. What if I want to take out 500 on my 12 accounts?
You need 2,600.
That's it.
Yeah, but you'll have $2,100 in drawdown. So I would always go for like 3K. You know what I'm saying?
So maybe I'll stop on Apex for the day because I'm technically here real quick. I want to show you technically I'm at 2,600 on here.
Oh, yeah, then you're good, bro. You can, if you got 8 trading days, you can withdraw.
And this is my thought. Yeah, I definitely have 8 trading days. And this is my thought process. This is what Forex Ike told me. And he's taken a ton of payouts from Apex. He says your first cycle, as soon as you can request something, just do it because chances are you broke a damn rule. Like he's like, so it's better to like get it out of the way. And so it gets reset. And then you could just like try to lock 8 trading days and keep your P&L relatively reasonable and then request again.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty smart idea.
So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to chill here. And if it gets approved, it gets approved because it'll be $6,000. I think if I take out 500.
That is $6,000.
So if it gets approved, it gets approved. Cool. And if it doesn't, that's fine. Because honestly, I'd rather build up the balance a little bit more anyway. So it'll be a win-win.
I think it like the consistency rule is 30%. You have to have like $750 or less.
I haven't made more than like 500.
Then you're probably good, bro. You'll probably get your payout.
We'll see. I'm just worried about that 30% threshold rule.
Oh, like I think
I may have lost like $700 on a trade once. And I think the threshold technically would be 750. But I don't know. So I think we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
I have like the rules. So I have like the rules saved somewhere. It says something like if you do it a couple times, it's okay. Don't abuse it. But if really? You're keeping on just,
I think I did it once.
Yeah, then you're good. I think you'll be good, bro. I think you'll get a payout.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't work for them or nothing, but like I think you probably will. It sounds like you are gonna get one just from what you said.
We'll see. It'll be a win-win either way. But sorry, what are you looking at, man? Are you thinking about getting into a long here? Like what I was saying is I think the market is pretty like we had a deep retracement finally to the downside, but the market's still in an uptrend on the daily. So maybe this is like a local bottom. What do you think?
I'm thinking that we are still uptrending, yes, but per my rules, I have to wait until the daily's bullish. But I think we had a rollover, so it kind of looks a little bit wonky.
We did have rollover. I keep forgetting that, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so if ADX is 25, which is at 24 right now, blue's over red, ADX at 24. If we get a closure like this, it will probably go to like 22 or 23. I'd say 21 maybe if like the volume's not as high as it was. But we do have news in 20 minutes.
That's why I'm trying to be patient. Well, no, it's in 5 minutes now.
Oh, it's in it's not at 10. Okay.
Wait for that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So then ADX is at 21. So now what I'm looking for is for price to be bullish above this white line. So opening is your, anything above the opening price is bullish. Anything below is bearish. So if we're looking for a buy, we want to have ADX or we want to have price above 48833, ADX at 25, and then blue is over red. Blue's over red right now. If we keep pushing down, red will cross over blue like it probably is about to right here. I don't know if I'm going to get a trade today. I'm thinking maybe if, the news. The NFP looked like it was good. Don't we have CPI as well this week? Yeah, we have a bunch of news this week. Right? It's crazy.
Yeah, we finally are getting some like real news volatility again. It's been a while.
Yeah, we had NFP, core retail, ADP weekly, unemployment, PMIs in 3 minutes.
So which means the market is probably going to make some real headway in a direction this week.
Yeah, we got some good catalysts for some directions.
Speaking of which, guys, speaking of rollover, I actually didn't realize we were in a rollover, so I'm moving over my volume profile levels right now, and I have some interesting developments in regards to the volume profile. Let me pull up my screen quick. So I'm marking off my my previous day's value areas, point of control. If you remember on the other contract, I was still using the December contract. Our point of control was a little bit higher up. What I've noticed is we actually tapped it pretty much to the tick. This is close enough. and it's holding as resistance. So at first I was thinking I'd like to see us pull up a little bit higher and really engage that POC, but technically it has been engaged on the new contract. So I'm not as interested in thinking that it's just an automatic long. Like this, because that was my main thing, 80% setup, right? 80% of the time we do touch that level, but it's been touched on the correct contract, the current contract. So not as interested in a long right there. And then the last thing I want to look at is we still got midnight. I think the midnight retracement setup can be the move here. A short down to the midnight model. But it just sucks that we got to wait for news because I don't feel like getting caught up on a news wick. But
I'm happy to see. Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad.
No, you're good. Last thing I was going to say, I do feel like we're just going to rip down here on the news.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I feel like we're about to rip down. We're about to make a New York low. Like, we made some Asian lows, London lows, but we need to make this New York low. It's looking like we're about to make that New York low. Usually, I mean, typically after that, we can get some type of retracement, reversal. But if news is prints unlikely, then we'll probably continue down. I'd say if we go back on the Dow, if we go on the daily minute, the daily time frame, this is where my support area was yesterday, was right here. I figured maybe it might go down to this area.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like right here.
So guys, midnight is at 25,161. I'm going to try to see if I'm going to not get in until the news hits, but what I'm kind of hoping I see is that the news wick kind of rips up for a moment, and then I can get into a good short price to trade down to midnight. That's kind of my goal right here. I'd like to get into a short to midnight, but I don't want to get short at the lows here 2 minutes before news because we could just get a volatility wick to the up. Listen, we might miss it. If it's going to work, it could just rip right down, or we could get that pullback first. So we'll see.
Yeah. What is this? I mean, this is a really good support area on the Dow. I'm thinking maybe we touch this today. I thought we were going to touch this area yesterday, but we didn't. I'll just be taking buys. I only take buys though because I've had some very big losses with sells, so I just avoid it. Don't even put myself in the position to feel any type of way. I mean, maybe I've gotten over it, maybe I haven't. I don't know.
Now, is there ever a time that you think, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll start shorting the market. Like, what if we go into like a real bear trend where it's just like we're in a clear bear trend, like 2022, 2023 era? Would you at that point be like, okay, I'm going to flip and start shorting, or would you just be like, no trading for me?
I would probably do no trading. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like, what if that one day I'm like, you know what, decide I'm going to start shorting today. And that's the day we just flip. I'm kind of superstitious when it comes to sales, bro. I don't know what it is. Oh, that was a good news print. That was crazy.
Yeah, so we wicked up. I'm kind of hoping we get a little bit bigger of a wick up, and I might hit the sell market. We got a little 1 minute fair value gap up at 289. We might just run down to midnight. But if we can get up to 289, I might hit the short.
Man, that was a really quick print, dude.
Yeah, I think we're going to miss it, guys. I think we're about to run straight to midnight. I'm going to try to be patient here. I feel like we're going to midnight, though.
I have some data from last year. Like January last year, I caught around 600 points on the Dow. I'm thinking we'll get another good January because this PA so far for December has been absolute dog water.
Yeah, it's been awful.
Yo, today I went to Starbucks. Why'd I go to Starbucks? Because I got a gift card. But I got a Berlay latte. My girlfriend got it for me. I just want to. Oh yeah, let's go. Cheers.
Starbucks boys.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a Starbucks like 3 minute walk from my apartment, so it's too easy. I just go there in the morning.
That's a nice little stroll before trading.
Yeah,
it's a good little walk. I like that. There's this one place I go to it's like not a chain coffee shop, and they make the best lemon cake coffee I've ever had in my life. But
damn, really, that sounds good.
Yeah, and today I was like, you know what, got a gift card. Got a gift card to Starbucks. Let's go to Starbucks.
Oh boy, people are saying Project X is down. I think it's only down for Top Step then, because my Project X on Top One Futures is working. Looks like it's working. This is why. I'm sorry, guys. I was told to not talk smack about Project X, but I got to be real. As soon as I'm done with these accounts, I'm never trading a Project X account again. I do love Top Step, but I'm going to avoid it at all costs because Project X goes down too much. I think I'm okay though. It looks like it's working here on the other firms. It might just be a Top Step issue.
My homie from college is he works in HR for Amazon, and he sent me this picture of, like, we were just snapping one day. He was like, "Bro, Amazon Web Services are down." I'm like, yo, I didn't even know Amazon Web Services did Project X and all this other type of stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
It just goes down a little too much, man. Like, it's a little silly at this point. Because listen, I understand that trading is a hobby for a lot of people, and a lot of people treat it like a video game. But there are some of us who this is our job. Okay, and like I can't have the platform that I use for my job to go down once a week. I just can't.
No,
it's stressful. Trading is stressful enough.
Whenever you transition to full-time trading, what was the period of like how long it took for you to manage the uncertainty without having like a set income?
I'm still always managing it, man. It's never easy.
I mean, but how what's the threshold of I know how it gets easier obviously, but how did it take for you to like kind of be like, okay, we'll be okay?
Like from when I started full time, or do you mean how long until I was able to go full time?
No, like when you started full time.
Like, the thing is, if you guys do start full time, I always say, like, if you could find one other income source, like it's way better off. Like, listen, I stream, I do a couple other things in the industry. I get a little extra money doing that. So I have that to fall back on when I have a bad trading month. But no matter what, I would say, even if you have I always recommend, if you can have a secondary income source, that's really the goal. But if you're going to go just full-time trading, you got to have savings. You got to have, like, people don't want to hear this, but realistically, you need minimum 6 months of savings, ideally like a year. That's the only way you're not going to be like super stressed out and pulling your hair out every day.
I agree with that 100,000. 10%.
Yeah, we've talked about this, bro. Like, I say this all the time. Trading profits come in disproportionate waves. Yep. Meaning, you could make 60% of your yearly income in 2 months. That's the way trading goes. You could have an amazing 2 months, make a huge chunk of what your income is going to be for the entire year. And then you're going to have months where you lose money, or you're break even, or you barely make anything. And you need to have the proper savings to like withstand that. You can't be a full-time day trader and be living paycheck to paycheck through it. It's too stressful.
You're right. It is.
Yeah,
I agree. You have to have savings, bro. You have to have I always tell people 2 years, 6 months is bare minimum.
bare minimum.
Yeah. That's true though. It's facts.
Ideally, you have some other income source. A lot of people, the people who work from home, that have a 9 to 5 that they work from home, that's the best gig for a day trader. Because you get 2 monitors, get that NQ chart up, do your job, and then smack them shorts on NQ.
You're right. Hey, I noticed you got a new mic, man. You like it?
Yeah, dude, I'm loving it. How's the audio sound? I think
it sounds good.
It sounds good, right? It's the Yeti now.
Yeah. I like the Yeti. I almost got a Yeti. I was either going to get the Yeti or this one, but I got this one because of the RGB, bro.
RGB, the colors?
Yeah, the colors, yeah.
The colors look sick. That's why I got to do it first. The colors look sick. Yeah.
Because whenever I walk into my office to have have that right there, and then have another one right there off camera, and then this, so it all flows together in the same color. I'm like, yes, I'm in the purple room right now.
Yeah, Josh makes a good point. He says maybe 6 months if you're single, 6 months saving is okay. But if you got a family, that ain't going to work. Absolutely. You know what? I got a family almost here, like a full family, so I wasn't even thinking that. But you're right. If you got a family, 6 months ain't going to cut it.
But you got bread saved up, bro.
Now, yeah.
And you be making bread.
Now, thanks.
LND.
Yeah. But dude, I was working at goddamn Trader Joe's for the first 3.5 years of my trading career. I was working at a grocery store.
Trader Joe's is probably the best grocery store that you can work at.
Oh, it is, dude. They gave me health insurance. They're like reliable. Also, they were like, shout out Trader Joe's. They were totally supportive of like what I was doing. Like I told them, I was like, listen, I want to start. I'm trading now. Can I? Because they gave me like the most custom schedule ever just for me. They let me work from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's what I started doing once I started making a few payouts, because I was like, okay, I could kind of like work less hours, and I just want to get home by 11:30 so I can trade most of the New York session. And they were like, yeah, cool, no worries, got you. I feel like only Trader Joe's would do that. If I was at like Walmart, they'd be like, no.
Kick rocks.
Yeah, they would just like fire me on the spot for asking.
Yeah, you don't even get it 2 weeks, bro.
It's like, all right, chat. A part of me still wants to short as long as we're below the previous day's POC. I do want to see, what does ES look like here, though? Yeah, there's an SMT here as well. Ooh, I like that.
Chat, make sure you like the stream, bro.
Yeah, smash that like button. I said when we hit 100 likes, we'll run our next giveaway.
We're at 85, bro. We need 15 more.
Damn, Urcon says, shout out Trader Joe's. I got fired from there. Damn, dude, how do you fire from Trader Joe's? It's like, you know how bad of an employee I was at the end because I like really stopped caring because I started making a little money. They would never fire me. They're so hard to get fired from, bro. You must have really done something bad.
All right. Blue is now over red. We're getting some bullishness. Hopefully close above the VWAP. We'll get some trades maybe in 30 minutes.
I might regret this. I'm trying to short here, gang.
Oh yeah, do your thing, bro.
Let's see if this happens. Maybe I'll regret it. If we rip above the POC, I cut. That's what I'm going to go with. We have a slight bearish SMT. I'm getting in before an entry signal, but I don't know. I feel like we still got the midnight retracement. So let's see. Oops.
Bro, my cat is literally trying to.
What's your cat up to?
She's trying to drink my coffee, bro, because it has milk in it or cream or something. Like, get away from my stuff.
All right, I would really like this 1 minute candle to close below this gap, so we get the. Okay, we did just get the 1 minute inversion, so now this is like a very valid setup. So let's just let's see if we can catch 50 points. It's a bit sketchy, but I'm just using this. If we break above the POC, I'm going to cut. That's what I'm looking for. I just want the POC to hold as resistance. Ultimate target is the midnight open. It's a bit sketchier because we did sweep out this low and went higher. So like it's not like we left a bunch of stacked lows, which would make this a higher probability setup. But I still think we can come for midnight first. So this should be low-hanging fruit if I'm right on my overall idea. Let's just hope this inversion holds. Ooh, yeah. Project X really is lagging. This is annoying. Okay, come on. Project X, bro. Did you see that lag, chat? I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that lag. Part of me wants to cut it because of that. I might cut this early because of this lag, guys. I don't like that on Project X.
Hellsaint asked, what mic brand is this? This is a blah, 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 blah.
It's called the Quadcast, right?
Yeah, Quadcast HyperX Quadcast.
I'm trying to be patient, but I'm also not liking this. I got my finger on the trigger, gang. I'm going to try to give it this 1 minute candle. if we stay above this inversion, I'm just going to cut it early. So let's see. See if we can survive 15 more seconds without a closure above this gap. Mm, 3 seconds. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it's not done. Okay, 1 minute closed, and it did not invert the gap, but it's not the best close. I would have wanted it to be a little more of a bearish 1 minute close. Okay, I'm cutting this for now. Down 146, guys. Not liking it. Why is Uzi spamming asking us where we're from? You don't need to ask us 6 times.
Where are we from?
Where are you from, Stoic? I guess let him know. He really wants to know.
Yo, I'm from the States. I'm from the States.
U.S. citizens.
U.S. citizens live in the South.
And I'm up in the North. I'm a Yankee.
I like OKC.
Southern boy. Chad, I cut that trade. We just went right back above that inversion. So, yeah, just chilling right here. What do you think, Stoke? Are you still thinking about a long? Want me to go back to your screen?
Yeah, it's kind of chopping around on the view up right now. We're going to the 1 minute. It's kind of just doing do.
Josh is asking what contract did we roll over to? We rolled over to the H contract. MNQH.
Yo, I'm trading MYM1 exclamation mark.
Yeah, or you could just do the continuous contract too.
Yeah, I'm lazy.
I get it.
Yeah, I don't think it kind of just looks choppy again, man. To be honest.
NQ's really trying to rip. What's annoying is I am a little more bullish in general. I took an overnight long on my Apex accounts. That's where I made that 200.
Nice.
So yeah, maybe I should have just stuck with the bullishness because I really feel like we could be in a key level where the market's going to continue up for the next couple days.
I'm just excited that you're getting a payout, bro.
I hope so. I hope I can. So I can request at 2,600. I'm good there. So the request button will show up when after the dashboard updates.
Yes, I select close and then open. You should be able to get on there. Wait, it's either going to be after the open or it's going to be at 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Okay, so let's hope that it gets approved, guys. But I'm going to request a $6,000 payout from Apex tonight. So
W, bro. That's
great,
major.
great for your boy.
That's major Bredsky.
There we go. That'll be nice. Freaking
Top
top futures though is where I'm struggling, bro.
I mean, hey, bro. I like your idea though with the whole like spreading risk of not like copying all your you can copy all your accounts in that one firm, but you don't got to do like all firms. That is such a great idea. So you can spread your risk out. You don't got to be like, oh, I want to trade today, but I'm going to run the risk of not getting a payout. Just go on my other account.
Exactly, dude.
That's hella smart.
We still have a pretty big bearish S&T.
And we're still in yesterday's wick range for the Dow, like on the daily. We're just not breaking out here.
Wow. Project X is, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. Project X is trash, guys. My Project X is not working. Fucking platform, dude. I don't even care. Here, hold up. This is how I'm feeling on the inside. That's what Project X does to me. Just inside screaming.
Oh man, I understand the feeling. I remember one time I was streaming, I think it was in 2023 or early 2024, and my Tradeovate stopped working I was in a trade and I was geeking out. And I remember one of my my like partner Arsha, he sent me this video of some random person on Instagram or on YouTube. It was like 2 years later, and I'm in the clip. I'm like, yo, that was so long ago, bro. It's so funny.
Oh my God, guys! I'm
I-
trying to keep up to date. I'm looking up on Twitter if anyone else is talking about this X outage. See if it's like multiple firms. It must be multiple firms.
Check AWS. I'm thinking to start sponsoring them after, like in February or something. I heard, or I saw on Profit Match Instagram.
What'd you say?
I saw on something on Profit Match Instagram about Project X isn't going to be on certain platforms after February or something. It was like a post a while ago whenever they decided they weren't going to partner with other prop firms besides TopStep.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like, you know what, dude? It's secretly a blessing for the industry because the entire industry started using Project X with every firm. Now only TopStep. Now people are only going to be subject to using this platform with TopStep. So it's a blessing in disguise. Here's an update, guys, from TopStep support. Hey, traders, we're aware of an issue impacting TopStep X that's currently affecting all traders. You may not be able to log in or trade right now. This already happened yesterday. This happens once a week minimum.
Dude, they'd make plenty of money to have better servers, bro.
It's crazy. We resolve it. We recommend you avoid trading. If you're able to access TopStep X, our team is investigating, working to get the platform back up as quickly as possible. Thanks for your understanding. I mean, listen, I love TopStep. They're one of the best firms in the industry. I've
Top
taken
dogs.
any payouts. I love TopStep. I love the people behind TopStep. But bro, this is getting to be a meme. Like Project X outage. It's too much. And the thing I don't like is that they force people to use the platform. TopStep, you can't use any other platform anymore. They got rid of Trade Evade. They got rid of everything else. You can only use Project X. I just think you should give people options. It's just my personal opinion. And look, I wanted to get into this short again, and now it's ripping back down.
They're definitely saving money on the back end. Then you can't even use Trade Evade license.
Yep. So guys, this is what's annoying. I only found out because I was about to hit the short button here on this rejection of the POC to give it one more shot. Would have been working out beautifully. And now we can't take the trade. So once again, like if this is a hobby for you, it's just annoying. If this is your career, this is like you lose out. I'm losing out on money. So all right, not going to complain too much more about it, but it is it's rough. So hopefully I'm wrong. I hope that this thing just continues to rip up so that I can tell myself I would have got out of a bad trade.
The FOMO won't hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I'm just gonna be chopping around for the rest of the day. That's what it's looking like. So we're not getting any valid closures above VWAP. We keep wicking around, touching the daily flip, wick. And then we got some lows down here that we keep tapping into. We just broke these lows with this wick right here. So, I mean, it's just gonna, it's looking how it looked yesterday and it just chopped around. Kind of did this, but I didn't really get anything. I don't know. Even the sell is not even looking
Great. Yeah.
great either. It's just looking like we're staying in this range.
Also, I just want to last thing on Project X, guys. Erkan, I know you said they're shifting all Project X accounts to Trade Evade. Yeah, the firms are doing that, but not yet. So, like Top One Futures, for example, they said they're going to start migrating all Project X accounts that were purchased, months back. They're only going to start migrating them to Trade Evade on February 16th. So you got a lot of time. Chances are I won't even be trading this particular set of accounts by then, but they're not migrating yet. That's if you still have old Project X accounts, which I do from November, you can trade those guys until February 16th, at least with Top One Futures.
So when I when I hit a stop loss, let's say, and trade was part of your methodology, what are you upset about? What are you upset more about? The setup itself, your final execution before entering the market, before entering ETC? I wouldn't say, I don't really think I get upset. I just kind of, it is what it is. I've lost so many trades at this point. I think I'm numb to the fact that I can't avoid it. Like, it's just going to happen. So when it happens, you just got to, I try not really to think too much into it. Kind of just keep following like the methodology of like what happened. I review like, did I risk manage? Yes. I always follow my plan. So I mean, I can't really be upset for something that it's supposed to happen. You're supposed to lose. You're supposed to win.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, all right. I mean, the chat makes a good point. They're saying since no trading, let's run that giveaway. I did get a bunch of entries already, so I guess we'll run the giveaway real quick. Let's do that. I'm going to pull up Discord real quick. Chat, I already like ran a giveaway, or not ran it, but I mean, I told everyone, you know, a code word and everything to type. So I'm going to pull this up. So it was Stoic. Shout out Stoic. I said type Stoic to enter. So I'm going to collect all these names and we'll run this giveaway. So just letting you guys know, I'll go back to Stoic screen for the time being. I'll let you guys know when the list is ready.
Oh yeah, man. We're just getting this like, just look at this BS dog water
Price action. Yeah, I'm honestly glad that Project X is down because that short wouldn't have worked either. So, all right, they're saving me money right now.
What are we doing? We just opened up on the new hour. Let's see. Let's check it out. Man, I try not to be pessimistic. I'm thinking maybe we get something still in 30 minutes, but we have to. ADX isn't really going down. It's kind of just staying stagnant at 14 for the past 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What up, Grant? Grant's in the building.
Just getting my list.
Oh, see, like, look at this. It's just ripping, and then I bet I'll put $5 on the next candle that it goes down.
Yeah, it's rough. It looks, there's no clear direction. I mean, I'm starting to think it's bullish. We'll see.
We have failed to close below these lows right here. Yeah. If we're looking at just price action itself. Muffin, stop trying to get my coffee, okay? Here she comes, bro. She's a little menace.
Yeah, dude, I got to keep my catches locked out. Otherwise, they'll menace my entire.
I remember you saying that, bro. We're doing that again. Get out.
For real.
All right.
All right. Let's see how that worked.
AD's in the building. What up, bro? Muffin full port. I remember that. I used to do like streams back. I would say like last year. We'd do like Friday, like full port Friday. We'd get some challenges and just like full port some type of NFP or something. I think I only won one of those days. Yeah, it's just chop, man. Chop suey. If you want to share your screen, I don't really think I'm gonna get anything.
I'm just trying to get this giveaway list done.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
As soon as I get that, I'll go back. The Google sheet is messing up again. Hold on. It's got to be me.
Yo, this is the last full week of trading.
I know,
for the
man.
year.
I know.
And it's gonna give us this BS,
right?
Like, what's going on?
Come on. Oh, wait, no. I got it. I don't know why I thought I was doing it wrong. We got it. Here we go. All right, I got my list. So we're going to run this giveaway chat. Let me just copy the names. And no one can say ever again that their name ain't on here because we got it fixed. All right. We ready, chat? I'll pull up my screen Hold up.
Wow. I remember when those names were like, it was no.
There was like 5 names, 20 names. All right, let's do it. Mike, are you in a trade? He's saying I'm cutting this if we trade below midnight VWAP. Are you in a long? Averaged in a long at 370. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I'm annoyed because my trade still would have been good if Project X was up. Now I'm annoyed again. Because at the end of the day, previous day's point of control is still holding as resistance. We can use the golden rule, and we have midnight below us as a draw on liquidity. I feel like this is where we're going. Let's see if Project X is back up. Nope.
Dang.
Oh, lame. Wait, is it?
Lame.
Yeah. Nope, it's off. All right.
That is
all
quite
right.
unfortunate. But I think the worst thing that you can hear, like on a phone call or an email, is unfortunately. Get out of here with that, bro.
Oh my God. All right, chat. We'll run some giveaways. Let's do it. Here we go.
TJ.
All right. TJ, you're the first winner. Congratulations, bro. Let me find you on Discord. Got you. Okay. Winner number 1. Guys, if you're new to the stream, just so you know, Prop for Match TV, we give the most. I think I can confidently say nobody gives out more accounts than us on a stream. We do on average 12 every single stream. So that's like 60 accounts a week. So you got a lot of opportunities to win accounts.
Dang.
Yeah, no one gives out more than us. We're at number 4 for the day. So I still got 8 accounts left. We'll run another one. Let's do it right now.
No one gives any more. Like Proper Match TV is definitely the top stream to give out proper accounts for sure.
Yes, sir.
W
and 423W. Find you on Discord. You're the next winner. And for anyone that's new, if you don't know how to claim your account, I'll show you real quick. Let me just copy your name. All right. So guys, if anyone's new, this is how you're going to claim your account. So you're going to go to PFM support on X. I'm going to copy this link. I'll link it in the chat for you guys so you don't miss it. And all you got to do is send them over a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and they'll get you hooked up. It does take a day or 2 to get your account, so be patient there, but you will receive your accounts. And congratulations. Yeah, Erkan saying Project X having an aneurysm again. Yep, it's down. It's down, man. Can you feel the anger of Zach? You know what? I'm actually not that angry. It's more of like a frustration because of how often it happens. It's just like silly to me. I don't really care that much. But it's just silly, dude. Like it's silly.
It shouldn't happen as much as it does.
Yeah, like listen, if a platform goes down like once a month even, all right, fair enough. Even that's a little too much. I'm telling you, I've been using Tradeovate since I started with futures, it's been over 3 years I've been trading futures exclusively. I think Tradeovate went down once in my entire career in the last 3 years trading futures. And it happened one time back in like 2023.
Dude, same.
Do you remember that? I think it happened.
Yes, bro. I was like, we were probably in the same trade.
We probably were. So there you go. Like Stoic can't even remember when it was. That's how little it happens. Like I can't even count how many times I've been in a trade while Project X went down.
Too many.
So, that's just what it is. Yeah, this short would have worked out beautifully, guys. Rough. It is what it is. We're missing out. But I'm really happy about the Apex accounts. I didn't know that I'd technically be eligible, so I don't want to take any trades for the rest of the day unless it's off top one futures because I don't want to touch Apex and mess that up.
Yeah, lock in that 6K.
Yeah, that's where hopefully it gets approved, man.
Dude, that's where a lot of people like can't find the discipline to just not.
Keep going. They're like, oh, I'll get a bigger payout if I keep trading today.
Yeah, like nah, bro. You can get a bigger payout later.
Bro, you'll feel more confident because you got some money already in the bank now.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I was gonna get a payout, that happened to me. I was eligible for the payout. I just needed to stop trading for the rest of the day. And I proceeded to take one more trade because I was like, my payout will be a little bit bigger if I take one more trade. Lost that trade, proceeded to tilt, and ended up blowing the accounts. That was the first time I was eligible for a payout.
I've done that before too, bro.
We've all done it, yeah.
Yeah, that is common. But some people, like, I don't know. You have to be really self-aware. You have to be like, I keep doing that. I probably shouldn't do that. And then having the discipline to not do it. And we're not saying it's easy because, I mean, because we're humans, we have emotion, but you're able to do it. You're able to be disciplined enough to do it. And that's what separates, I think, profitable trading from unprofitable trading is just having the wherewithal of not continuing when you know you should stop.
Exactly, man. Yeah, 100%. We can do one more. We can give away one more account with this list, guys. So let's do it. Here we go.
OB
Trader. OB Trader. Let's go. All right. Let me find you on Discord real quick. And again, same as you, bro. Just DM PFM support on X to claim your account.
Oh, we are tapped into this support area now.
We're trapped?
No, we're tapped into it, so we might just continue down.
Here.
Because we're still at the top of the last week's range. Oh, wait. Hold on. We're not at the top, but we're still kind of we're about in the middle of the range now. So we could continue flip back on the monthly bearish, or we could find some support here and come back into these all-time highs area. This is the top of the range of last week. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like if we look at price range from the bottom of the range to here is 1,123 points. If we're looking at where we are now to the top of the range. So we're about 663 down from the top of the range. So we still got a little bit to go. We could go down a little bit more is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I mean, I think like for me, it's that midnight open on NQ, which is down at 25,162. I think we'll go there before any more significant upside. Let me see where midnight is at on YM. Let me check that real quick.
When you say midnight open, are you talking about like the true daily open?
True day open, yeah, 12 a.m. Yeah, ICT.
Yeah.
So YM actually already engaged its midnight open. It was at 48,725. So it's below now, but it was initially up and now it's below. So it's already engaged. Oh, I didn't realize that YM had this gap.
Where?
At least on the continuous contract here. Let me show you what I'm seeing here.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like a gap. So it looks like YM wants to fill this.
Oof.
That's a huge gap. I didn't even know that existed. This is a new week opening gap. It happened on Sunday night, I guess. Or no, Monday morning.
Are you on the hour?
I'm on the hourly chart. Yeah. Oh, well, no, gap is still there. Yeah. It gapped up on a Monday night. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like it wants to fill it.
There's candles right there. For me. That's
really?
Interesting. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe let me see if I use the YM December contract. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, it's
He's
filled
awesome.
here. That's interesting.
Maybe it's like just prop for him.
But this is the futures contract.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
That's
the prop.
That's interesting. Maybe like prop firms do that or something. Like they like their rollover has to commence, or it doesn't like fully set to where like the gaps don't fill in or something until I don't know, because I don't have that on my.
That's so weird. I've never seen that before. We're both looking at the same contract, and I have a gap and you don't. That's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't gone to 15. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have the gap.
Dude, what? That's
Yeah, it's
so
interesting.
weird.
See, no gaps. Weird.
Damn. All right. Well, I guess some people can see it, some people can't. Either way, I think I would not want to long this at all. If anything, I would want to be short still until that midnight open. That short would have worked out so nicely. Look at this chat. So we would have got back in, we would have held it, and we would have already been out. But the overall target would be that midnight open. And again, midnight mechanical model. Let's play this out so you guys can see it. What do we do again? We take the first inversion fair value gap that is in line with the midnight open, right? So we were above midnight open at 9:30. So we're looking for shorts down to the midnight open. First inversion fair value gap that presents after 9:30. So let's pull that up. In this case too, I would actually use the first one after the 9:45 a.m. news because the news kind of throws things off. But let's see if it even worked for 9:30. Okay, so this is interesting. So if you waited for 9:30, you would have actually lost. But this is good context to bring up, guys. If you have 9:45 a.m. news, you should just wait for 9:45 a.m. news. If you took this, you lose. But you have to deal with 9:45 news. Why would you get into this trade on the news candle at 9:45, right? So if you wait then and wait for the news event to hit, where's the first inversion fair value gap in the direction of midnight? It would be right here. Yeah, maybe this one would have failed too. Maybe it would have not worked, guys. My bad. I thought it would have worked out beautifully. This one would have failed too if your stop was here. So never mind. It didn't work well. But point is, if you just had midnight as your draw on liquidity and you used the previous day's point of control as your overall line in the sand, you could position yourself short in here somewhere to catch this move down to midnight.
We are breaking down.
Yeah, we really are. We're going. Andy says, I was able to hold the trade, hit TP, and brought back my drawdown account to break even. Let's go, dude.
Let's go. Good job, Andy.
Nice.
W Andy, bro. That's a great thing. When you're out of drawdown, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, we're cooking now, dude. We're going. I'm telling you, we're going to hit that midnight for sure. It's too late to get in.
My max drawdown that I've had on my account is 14.89%. My return on my account is 94.91%, and then my max drawdown is 14.89. I says I have 4 losses, but really I have 2. Those extra 2 losses were like break even minus commissions, and this journal just counts as a loss. So really, it's 90% win rate with 20 trades so far.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat that. That's an amazing overall drawdown, man. When you're up 90% is your max profit so far. Max drawdown 14.
Yeah, 14.89. So I think I typically risk around 15%. I would say that's a sweet spot.
Yep.
For my trades.
Oh my God, chat, we're ripping right down to midnight. That trade would have been so good. Can't believe we missed it.
Almost flipped the account, Zach.
Oh man.
10/21 is my first trade. So almost 2 months. Yeah, 2 months flip. That's good.
That's so good. All right, Chad.
It is interesting though, compounding, like taking bigger contracts, like 8 contracts versus 6 contracts. It's kind of different. Like the amount of money that is coming in is different. It just feels honestly, I'll be honest. I had like a 400 point stop loss of the day, and with like 100 something point TP, it was 130 point TP. I felt like I was going to throw up when it was going to profit that fast. I was like, yo,
really?
What the fuck? Sorry for my French, but yo, I felt like I was going to throw up. It was wild. So I closed at 110. I was like, this is uncomfortable, bro. And I'm like, yo, I have to get over that. I have to get over that because the numbers will just keep getting bigger every time I put on another contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's something I definitely have recognized this month is like that's something I need to grow in is numbers. Which I'm following my plan, following my rules. I'm not over risking. It's just I've never made $437 in 8 minutes before.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, that's the beauty of trading, man. So what would you say? I know you said you might be getting ready to trade one YM contract. How big does your account balance need to be, you think, to trade one YM mini as opposed to micros?
5K.
You need it at 5K. Yeah, that's fair.
And then when I get to 10K, I can trade two, but I'm like, when I get to 100K, that's 20 or that's 50 of them or something. I don't know what it is. I think it's 20.
I know one other person that's kind of doing what you're doing. Let me show you guys. It's Rebecca. Rebecca Trades. She's a friend of mine. She has a goal. Yeah, she has it pinned right here. Her goal is to take $5,000 and turn it into $1 million. So we'll see.
Hey, that's what we're doing, bro. Me and her, bro. My goal is to take 2K, turn it to $1 million.
Yeah, she's going for it. She says she's going to do it. She's going to do it like by just risking the same amount. But as your account balance grows, you risk the same percentage. You're just increasing your dollar value while keeping the same percent risk. So we'll see if it works. We'll check back in with her at the end of the year. But this is her goal for 2026. So shout out Rebecca.
That's dope. I hope she gets that goal, bro.
I do too. I hope she gets
close to it, man. $1 million. Even 100K is good.
I forgot. Akon said he was holding that short. So you still in that short, bro? 450 points is still a long way to go, though, isn't it? Where's your TP? Let me know. Where's your entry? Where's your TP, bro? It's looking good, though, now.
I think it'll be better, though, once I get to 5K because I can risk 1 YM until I get to 10K. So whenever I get to – because if I lose, 300 points on a trade, that's $1,200 with 8 contracts on MYM. And that'll put me back at 3. I think that's where maybe the I don't know. I just need to get over that. Something I need to get over with.
Yeah, but also you don't want to force yourself to put more risk on that you're uncomfortable with. Like you can also look at it from the perspective of maybe up the risk just a little bit more as your account balance grows. And in that sense, you'll still be making more money, but like your account will be safer because you could, relative to the risk you're putting on, it might make you trade better if you just risk around the same, but your account balance keeps growing because now it's even harder and harder to blow your account, right? You're not always trading from that stress point of like.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's the challenge that I'm facing with that is the daily range it can vary from 100 to 3 to 4 or whatever. I'm trying to I guess I just really haven't taken the time to figure out the percentage of the amount of contracts that I want to risk because I'm okay with risking 10%. But whenever I'm like in a trade and it says 400 points or 400 point stop loss and that shit's 1600, it just feels a little bit
I get it.
Different. So I guess I should take the time to figure out that percentage so I'm not over risking whenever the daily range is
especially on a personal cash account.
Yeah. You got a good point there.
So chat, we're in an interesting spot. I mean, so both of our instruments retraced to the midnight open. I would almost count this to a certain point because ES did it as well. There is a bullish SMT currently at the lows here. I don't know how much I trust it, but ES took out this low, right? While NQ is still holding that low. So listen, if you guys are bullish today, I would say a 5-minute closure above here. So back above 310, 25,310. I think that could be a long setup. Again, I don't know if it's going to happen, but that would be that would actually interest me in longs. Other than that, I would just be keeping the bearish momentum and sticking to shorts until that happens.
We have now made our New York low. Nice one.
Oh yeah, let's take a look at this poll too. I'm gonna end the poll because it's over now. Let's see what you guys were thinking. So it was about, okay, so 59% of the chat was bullish, 31% was bearish, 10% was neutral, and that was 176 votes. So most of the chat was bullish. It's been, I don't know, it's been more bearish than overall than anything, but we're still kind of just in this range.
100%. Yeah, I was wrong. I put bullish, bro. I was part of that 59.
Well, that's my point, is it still could get bullish. I think if you hold that bullish SMT divergence and NQ gets above 310, you get a 5-minute inversion here. I think it could go up. So I'll be watching that. I can't take any trades because my platform's down, but that's what I'll be watching.
Oh, I like what you're saying because I can see it. I can see what you're saying.
Yeah. How can does that match up with your strategy at all?
Yeah, I mean I guess I can look at it like it grabs liquidity down here in this support area. It also at the same time makes the New York low. If we don't get and this, especially how this wick, how this rejected up here, I like how this rejection is, and especially if we can close above this support area, that would be nice. I think I don't know if I'll get a trade while on stream, but I might get one after if it continues to do what it's doing, because ADX isn't even at 25 yet. And if we keep getting some bullish momentum off of this area right here, this area, which is what I was thinking maybe it would hit yesterday, but it did it today. Then yeah, I'll probably get a buy, and then my range will be, I'll have a good structure on the bottom. Figure maybe you could print, bounce off VWAP, get a little low or something on VWAP too, then take a buy around this area. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I think if you get that confirmation, you could get it. Someone is saying, is Project X working now? Is it? I don't think it is. Let's test. Let's see.
The market is dealing with us today.
Yeah. Now, Project X is not working for me, at least. General Zach, so how much trades have you taken in a day because of over trading? You're asking me about over trading. I mean, I can show you guys my calendar, what my average amount of trades look like. I'll do that. I take way more than Stoic probably, but I still trade a lot less than what a lot of people probably do.
Bro, there's people out here taking hella trades.
Yeah. So this is me. I mean, this is about the most you'll see from me. I mean, there'll be rare days where this was like kind of a tilt day though. So I took 16, but for the most part, it's like 5, 7, 2. And this is honestly a bad month because this has been a month of over trading. When I'm doing well though, like the last week in November, it's more like 3, 4, 10 is like the max, 1, 3, you know what I mean? So, I'd say on average, it's probably like 5 executions. If you average everything, I probably on average take 5 executions a day.
That's fire.
Yeah, which isn't too much. I mean, I know people that take like 50, you know?
Dude, there's this guy named, I'm sure you heard of him, David Paul. He talks about taking 50 to 100 trades in a day. I'm just like, bro, that is so many trades, dude. You have to be getting a point or so.
Yep.
Scalping 100 ES off bat.
Okay, so we're getting some updates here. Electric Kate says that Tradeify Project X accounts are working, but TOF still not working. Good to know. Maybe that means TOF will open it back up soon too. It's a 1-by-1 situation. I'm still like, I don't have a trade yet, so I don't mind missing out here. But if you do get this 5-minute closure above this gap, I mean, I think that could be a good long. It would look something like this. As far as targets to the upside, I'd be looking for these relative equal highs to get taken. I feel like this is a good low-hanging fruit target right here. So something like that. But no inversion, no trade. If this just holds as resistance, you know, I think we just continue the trends lower. So this is where it's like there's nuance to your bias. If you're someone that's bearish still and you're expecting lower prices, getting short inside this gap for another move down is the move. If you're bullish, then you're waiting for that inversion to play out, which as of right now is not happening. New Guardian Project X is working. Okay, so hopefully TLF starts working soon.
Your trade may have worked out, but it still looks choppy. You know what I'm saying? So you're avoiding the chop, Zach. That's good.
I mean, my trade I would have already hit my TP a while ago, though.
I know. I'm just trying to help you feel better.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Stoic, do you mind taking over for like 2 minutes?
Yeah, bro, I got you.
Cool.
I got you. What's up, chat? What up? I have no idea if I'm gonna get anything today. But hey, I'm always optimistic on the fact that I might get something. What's up, chat? Blue Guardian Trading X is working. So these prop firms, what's everybody's favorite prop firm? What's everybody's favorite prop firm? We got so many to choose from. What's your favorite? Am I green or red today? I have not taken a trade yet today. I am currently neutral, break even. I have not even. I thought maybe there was a chance that opening would have happened. I would have gotten something, but it just decided that it wanted to continue to grind down a little bit, so I just didn't get anything. Lucid trading. I've heard of that. Lucid trading is pretty good. Giveaway. I'm sure Zach will do. Yes, there are a lot of giveaway goal 7879. There is a bunch of giveaways. Yes, just wait for Zach to get back, and he will definitely put you on some giveaways. I'm sure there's like at least 5 accounts left. Do you take trades based on ADX being over 25? So what my rule of thumb is, it has to be. You see this line right here? It has to cross 25. So it could there's a range where right here, as you can see, I'll even just get closer. There's the line right there at 25, but 25 starts right here. So 25 starts right there. So ADX could be right there, but I wouldn't take it until it crosses 25. So this white line, it would have to look like, let me get my tool out. It would have to look like this. Like it has to be crossing like that. You see that cross? See how it crosses like that? That's what it has to be. This is my first time trading futures props. I hope you like it. Futures props, whenever I made the transition, I really enjoyed it. I've tried Forex since I've switched to futures, but I couldn't vibe with the Forex, man. I understand people like it, but I just really I trust futures more. And I think that's better for my psychology, is like the regulation behind futures makes me trust it more, which, anything can happen always. Nobody's safe. The broker could shut down, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. It's just better regulation. You in the gym today, bro? Absolutely. I'm gonna hit chest today, chest and biceps, because my split is like upper body, lower body, take 2 days off, upper body, lower body. So I work out about 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday typically. But I went on Saturday and I didn't want to make my body sore, so I didn't go yesterday, so today I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Dope. Is there a takeaway here? Yes, there is takeaway here. Absolutely. Funding ticks. Want to try lucid trading though? Awesome. Funding ticks is good. I think code match will give you the best discount with funding ticks. Make sure you check out Profit Match. There's plenty of links in the description to go check out Profit Match. It is the best tool, bro. I've been using Profit Match since the conception. If I remember when Profit Match first came out, it was such a legendary, amazing tool that you could find all these prop firms in one place, and then you can match it with what you wanted. And they've grown so much since then, which is super dope. I love Profit Match. Whenever I first started trading, I wish they had Profit Match, because it would have saved me a lot of money from shady prop firms. You know what I'm saying? Sit on my hands as well. Nice. Stoic ADX is something so confusing, a new person will take wrong trades on it. Trading can be confusing. But in my opinion, you shouldn't overcomplicate trading because it's already kind of complicated. You don't want to overcomplicate it more. You know what I'm saying? We're dealing with uncertainty to a high level, so you have to find something to make it easier for you to not complicate it. You don't like the futures? Dang, you'll get used to it though, bro. If you keep trading futures, you'll get used to the there's way more leverage. Like with Apex, you can have 20 accounts. I don't think there's any CFD prop firm that you can have 20 accounts on, you know, but there might be that transition one day in that industry for CFD prop firms because they got to compete as well. And a lot of Forex prop firms are also making futures prop firms, like funding pips. They started with funding pips, and now they have funding ticks, which is cool. What's behind me? We got a Supreme Erlenmeyer flask. Boom. And we got some other things. I'm talking about ADX. I trade price action ICT. I think ADX is pretty simple to. I mean, I'm literally taking a trade based off of an indicator telling me how strong the trend is. And just finding a continuation of that, a little piece of the move. That's why I think it's easier for me because like I said, you have to find something that's simple for you to be able to make money from because the market's already kind of complicated. You don't want to overcomplicate it for yourself.
Facts.
What up, Zach?
What up? So what were we talking about? Prop firms?
Yeah, we're talking about favorite prop firms, talking about people want to do some giveaways. I was like, what are favorite prop firms? People were saying funny ticks and other things. People were asking me my trades, like if I'm taking it based on ADX, like is that 25 or it has to be crossing 25. And then also the gym. I'm going to the gym today and that kind of stuff. And I was talking about code match will give you the best discount, and Proper Match is legit the best tool because I remember when Proper Match first came out, I was trading Forex and just having like all Forex prop firms on Proper Match and being able to like browse through the best ones, like not getting a shady one, you know? So that's why I mean, even now, like how much it's grown, the fact that you were telling me the other day that you can put in how much money you've spent on it and how much money you withdraw, and like that's a crazy tool. That's dope.
I know. I got to set that up, dude. I'm just so busy. I'll probably have to set up. You know what I'm going to do? I think is set it up for 2026. I think that's a good way to go. Just start fresh for the new year and set that up.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, they're wanting giveaways. I said, I think Zach will give one away whenever he gets back.
We can do it. We can run a giveaway chat. I mean, I literally can't trade. I can't take a trade.
It might be good though. You just made 6K today.
Let's hope. I really hope I get the payout gets approved. So I'm gonna keep all of y'all updated. Don't worry. Like I'm gonna smack that payout request as soon as my dashboard updates, and I'll keep everyone updated. That'll be great. If we can take that, that'll be awesome. Good way to end the week or end the year. You know.
Absolutely. That's my only second profitable year, man, in the books. I got a lot of more years to go.
This is also going to be my second profitable year. That's funny. My first profitable year was last year, man. We had I hit 50K in payouts, a little over 50K for the first time.
Good job.
This year we've doubled it, man. So just growing every year. That's what we got to do.
Absolutely. Like I was watching. I don't know if you like basketball a lot.
I watch NBA.
Okay. So I was watching the the post conference with SGA after they lost against the Spurs, and they're just the way the mindset of a professional sports athlete and how they conduct themselves after they take a loss is very similar to taking a trading loss. So if you have time, you can go on like NBA and look at the post conference with SGA, and it helped me kind of clarify the losses. Like, it's going to happen. You're not above anything. You got to take what you get and just try to get better. Yeah.
I mean, just sports in general is a great comparison, right? Because you can't win every single basketball game, no matter how good your team is. You can't win every game. Same thing with trades. You're not going to win every trade, but people, when they don't win a trade, they freak out and they end up like blowing up their accounts because they can't deal with that. It's like, bro, you can't expect yourself to win every trade. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're right. And even then,
I
like
mean,
on a
Jalen Brunson, because he lost a game, just started like, I don't know, just like throwing the basketball at the ref's face and like smelling it. Like,
still,
yeah,
revenge playing.
revenge play. Oh my god. Yeah, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. So it's the same shit.
Yeah, it is. So I mean, yeah, I mean, just try to, I guess, learn from it, obviously. But if it's part of your methodology, then it's nothing to be really concerned with.
By the way, I see some people asking how do we do the giveaway? So 1104, he got it right. Pin's message in the top of the chat. There's a Discord invite link. Go ahead, join that. Join our Discord. That's where we run our giveaways. And we can get one going now. As far as markets, like I'm still calling out what I think can happen. And this inversion setup is starting to look better. So we could see this. I mean, we didn't touch midnight to the tick, but this is enough for me, especially when ES and YM all did touch midnight. They already retraced there. You got bullish SMT divergence. ES made a lower low here. NQ has made a higher low. It did not take out that low. Swept liquidity here. So now if you get this inversion set up, I think you can get that move up. So keep an eye out for this. Wait for a 5-minute candle closure. That would be a valid entry. So I got my eye on it, but I can't take the trade. So, we'll tape read it. But okay, let's get this giveaway going, chat. I'm going to pull up our Discord. So the way it works, if anyone's new, if you're watching on Instagram or on X, come on over to the YouTube stream. That's where you can get the Discord invite link. And let's do this. Hold on. Actually, I want to check the likes. How many likes? I wanted to hit 100, I said, before the next giveaway. Oh, we hit 100. Fire. Okay, we'll do it. Y'all earned it. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up here. Go to the stream chat right here, and I'm going to go in here and say type. What should we do? Type tilt to enter. Type tilt to enter.
Oh, can't do caps.
No caps. Don't do all caps.
I like this dude. He has a ICT profile picture. Chart killer. It's a really good idea that you have going on with like giveaways. Makes the Discord more engaging and it brings more people.
Yeah, man. And, we're trying to do cool things. Like we did our first Q&A. You tuned in. That was fun, right?
That was cool, man. That was good.
We got a lot more stuff like that we're going to do in the new year. But yeah, that was the first one. I think more giveaways. Next time, maybe Stoic can come up on stage, be part of it,
That'll be lit.
Yeah.
Love to answer some questions. Or just give my perspective.
Absolutely. So we're going to do cool stuff like that. I was thinking even maybe like a back testing session one day. Like instead of just like Q&A, maybe we pull up the charts and we back test, I don't know, my midnight mechanical model. We do the last 3 months and we just back test it and see how well it performed. We can do that with your strategy even one day, just fun stuff like that.
Have you ever heard of Forex Tester Online?
Say again?
Forex Tester Online. It's kind of like FX Replay. But instead,
I know about FX Replay.
They have like it's tick data. So it doesn't go like bar by bar from candle to candle. It actually moves in real time. And then there's the part of the software, it's an automation software to where it's so cool. You can right click where your TP is or whatever, or wherever, and it will like do the thing until it goes to your wherever it goes. Like it will skip to that part. It's nice.
That's awesome. Yeah. Stuff like that is really cool. And it can be super helpful. So yeah, I think we'll do one of those. But again, this will happen in the new year. So January, we're going to hit the ground running with all this stuff. Yeah,
start the new year with some great energy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I mean, bro, I want to beat 2025. My goal is to do even better in my trading career than I did in 2025. So we got to hit the ground running.
100%. My goal for 2025.
Yeah, what's your goal? Let's do that. What's your 2026 goal, really, though? Your goal for next year?
My goal for next year? I would say make 100K on the account. I feel like
love
that's. I mean, it's if that's $95,000 away. But if I can make 25 in 2 months, then maybe I could get 100K. I don't know. But that would just to continue. My main goal is to not have any. I know that I'm not going to trade perfectly every single time that I get on the charts. I'm going to have days where I'm come on here emotional or whatever, just to be able to recognize those times and use my mental strength to be able to not give into those types of days. Because last year during this time I had 13 Apex accounts and I blew literally 12 of them in one day because I was trading. I was just tilting. I was just gambling really. And I spent the better part of this year trying to get that back. But once I figured out that I don't have to get it back, I can trade my own money and then turn that into actual whatever. I have 50K in drawdown, whatever that is. I can turn that into my own money. Once I realized that, I think I started to hone in on my discipline a lot more, and I just want to continue on that path of being disciplined, following my plan, not letting others make me feel a certain good way or bad way or whatever the case may be. But if I can continue to follow my plan, continue to take the trades, take the losses, then I should be able to make 100K. And if I don't make 100K next year, it's not a big deal, but it will be more of a probability of happening if I continue on the path that I've been on for the past year.
Absolutely. I love that, man. Yeah, that's a great goal. And you're already in steps towards it. So you're just going to keep that momentum.
Yeah. Yes. And I know there's not going to be, there's going to be days where I don't get trades. There's going to be days where I get 3 trades because I took a loss or whatever, But just being able to take it day by day and not look so far into the future to where I want it now, to where that will change my trading habits.
I love it, man. Yeah. I think my goal for 2026 is, I think it's going to be specific to Apex. I mean, it's going to go without saying that I would like to match or beat what I made in 2025 in payouts. That's for sure. But more specifically, I want to get fully scaled up with Apex, and I want to take multiple max payouts with 20 accounts. That's my goal, because I feel like in the prop firm game, Apex really is the final boss. You get paid out from Top Step, you get paid out from Tradeify, straight to funded accounts. It's great, 5 accounts at a time. Apex is final boss, 20 accounts Apex. Even just 2 of those payouts is 40 grand, So if you just put your focus on that, the risk reward, the ROI is so outsized trading with Apex. So that's my goal. I think I'm ready for it. And you guys, the coolest thing is I'll be here on stream doing it in front of everyone. So we'll see if it happens or not.
Bro, you've already spoken into existence. It will happen. You already know what to do to make it happen. You're a profitable trader, Zach.
Let's do it, man. I'm excited. And then maybe if you notice, I did not say that I want to get the max payout, but that's going to be my soft goal. My hard goal is to just take a couple of max payouts, like the $2,000 times 20 accounts. But soft goal is to do something that Desi did this year. Run up Apex accounts to the point that Apex sends you an email and says, we want you to take all this money out and stop trading with us. That's what they do when people run up accounts now. Trader Kane did it. He took $2 million, or I think he took 1.2 million. Jade Cap then came in and beat him and took out 2.5 million because they just let them take out their entire balance. They actually got to that point. And then Desi is the other one. Shout out Desi. He had, I think, 15 accounts, so he didn't even have 20, and he got them up to taking, I think he took out 950,000, one payout. And that's before, he already took payouts each step of the way. He took 3 or 4 regular payouts from them. So he made over $1 million.
Bro made over $1 million.
Trading days. So
that's crazy.
That's my soft goal, is to be one of the very few that did that, but I understand that's extremely hard. So the main goal right now is just get a couple of, your 20K payouts. But look at this, guys. Also, before we run this giveaway, this inversion setup is working out beautifully. It's too bad I can't trade. So this is your entry right here. 5-minute closure above the gap. You can put your stop here below this wick. I feel like that's fine. And you're look for at least a 1-to-1. I feel like this is going to play. So solid setup. So I can't take it, but there's a setup.
Solid.
All right, I'm going to do this giveaway. Stoic, maybe I'll go to your chart for a minute while I get
We're
this.
getting a little bit of a turnaround.
Yeah.
It's kind of looking the same. InQ and YM are matching up.
That's good, right?
Yeah, it's good. We just want all the indices to be bullish. I say that, then here we go. Here we go. I think you can do it, man. I think, like, obviously I want to make $1 million, but I don't know if that will happen in a year. But I know I can do it. It will just take time. It may not be this year, maybe next year. Same for you. Same for anybody that wants to do that. You can do it.
Yeah, like, dude, listen, I have no plans on making $1 million from trading alone this year, but just steps towards it,
100%. Yeah, that's like what I was trying to say earlier. The steps towards getting like 100K or $1 million. Like, as long as I keep doing what I'm doing, as long as we keep doing what we're doing, we'll get there.
You build up. Exactly.
Yeah. And someone asked in the chat how long it took me to be profitable. It took me from June of 2021 all the way from January 2024, March 2024, I requested my first ever payout. So it took almost 3 years.
Which honestly, dude, is pretty standard.
Yeah.
People think that's long. That is not long.
Nah, that's there's still people that aren't profitable after 5 years, but it's because people are so stubborn when they, you know what I'm saying, they don't get tired of their own stuff until they get tired of it. And that could be the point where they're just like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore.
Absolutely. I mean, perfect example of that too is Jade Cap. Jade Cap was unprofitable for a decade, he said, before he started doing well. And he's one of the best prop firm traders to ever do it. He took the biggest payout in history from Apex, 2.5 million. So
some big bread.
Took him 10 years to get to that point.
Yeah, don't give up, but also be aware of what's going on. Like, be aware of your mistakes. Journal. Like, a lot of people don't journal. Journaling is probably one of the biggest things that helped me become profitable, is because I actually had data on what I was doing. And every time I took a loss, I could go back and look at my data and be like, okay, well, I was okay then. And it's just like getting over that hump of knowing that it's going to be okay, even if you take a loss. But there's levels to this shit. Like, if you have a job, it's going to be a little bit easier to take a loss because you have other income. If you're just trading, you know what I'm saying? Then that's the level of uncertainty that you have to get over, because you have to see the math work out so many times for your brain to actually believe that it is possible. So if you have a bunch of data on what you're doing, then it'll make it a lot easier for you to become a profitable trader. So start journaling your trades and definitely start writing down your emotions. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but hey, you can actually see what you felt during the trades. That's important. So you can work on that type of behavior and change it.
100%. Could not have said that better myself. We're going to get this giveaway going, guys. I'm going to pull up my screen real quick. I want to answer. Somebody asked a question in the chat. They said, please make a tutorial on futures props. The rules are different from Forex. So you're in luck. I actually made a video on the Prop for Match YouTube channel where, I went over some of the basics with futures. So I'm going to link this video in the chat. Check this one out. It'll go over some of the basics, and I think at least put you on the right track.
W.
Yep. Okay, we got our names. Let's get this giveaway going, chat. We got, how many accounts do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 more accounts to give away throughout the day. So we'll run this giveaway. Also, Stoic, I don't want to keep you too long.
You know what?
Yeah, I'll let you go now. We'll take care of these giveaways. And, bro, W's in the chat for Stoic, man. Honestly, one of my favorite dudes to have on. You're the man. So
thanks,
bro.
I really
Being
appreciate
down,
that.
bro. Yeah.
Much love, bro. Peace and love, man. I appreciate that. Much love for the support. Thank you for having me on. It's always an honor to be on the podcast, the stream, man. I love it. It's fun, and I hope to be able to do it again soon.
Absolutely. You know what I was thinking, bro? Maybe recording a podcast every now and then. Maybe we could do a little we could do a podcast one day. Down?
That'll be nice. I'm down. Yes, let's make that happen. Yeah, let's do that.
Good to know, man. Yeah, I think I'll talk with you about that later this week.
Okay, sounds good, bro. Yeah, just let me know.
All right,
Just let
take
me
care,
know, bro.
Brody.
You too, man. Have a good rest of your day.
You as well.
See
All right, shout out Stoic, man. Stoic is the man. Honestly, one of my favorites. Favorite dudes. He's the homie. Yeah, W's in the chat for Stoic, man. Yeah, podcast will be lit. Should we do that, chat? Type 1 if me and Stoic should record a podcast. I think that might be fun. Maybe even do like a weekly thing. I'm kind of into that idea, like maybe a weekly podcast. Would you guys watch? Would you subscribe if we made a channel for that? Dope. Yeah, because I really love interviewing traders, and interviewing people on a live stream is one of the coolest ways to do it, obviously. But sometimes it's like, instead of, because you can get distracted by the charts and trading, and that's great. But sometimes it's like maybe just a more focused conversation, interview style, or talk more about, the psychology of trading, all that stuff. So, yeah, I think that would be a cool idea. Cool. Everyone's into it. Erkan said, LOL, Zach, and chat. If I talk about a crazy RR, please smack me. Negative 250 on the day across accounts. Damn, bro. Yeah, you were probably up nice. You were probably sitting up nice on that short at one point, Erkan. Yeah, I mean, listen, bro, it's not the worst thing. Like, I understand your thought process for thinking we could just continue to sell off. Like, I get it. But to critique your short, I thought the short to midnight made all the sense in the world. I was trying to get involved in it too. I just couldn't do it because fucking Project X was down, so I couldn't do it. But holding past midnight, this is where I can critique it. There's nothing wrong with looking for a big trade when it makes sense, but from a technical perspective, what I don't like about it, bro, is just we had a really deep retracement here. We came down and tapped into the 50% retracement of this price leg on the daily. There's a lot of imbalance above us. Like, for the market to just have a mean reversion day and go higher, it's very feasible. So, it is what it is. I still think it wasn't the worst idea, but I do think like the smarter play would have been taking your profits around midnight and just, re-entering maybe if it's still looking good. But that's how it goes, bro. I do stuff like that too. We all do it. Erkan is a great trader, chat. So. And he's honest. I love it. Invite Fabio Valentini next time. I'll look into him. I don't know who that is. Fabio Valentini. Is he on X? Fabio Valentini? Is this him? He's a trader. His posts, he has a private X account? I didn't even know that was a thing. Maybe. You know who I was talking to? I was talking to Dodgy, who's like kind of one of the originators of the inversion fair value gap. I was hitting him up. He said he's down to come on. But he's a bit like, it's been hard to like confirm with him. He gives me like short answers. But shout out Dodgy. I mean, he is one of the people you could say is like an originator of the IFVG. So you got to give him his flowers. I'd love to talk to him. So we'll see if he comes on. He said yes. He said he's down. I think we said for January 7th when we come back, he'd be one of our first guests for the new year. We'll see if it actually happens, but keep an eye out for that. So we might have a collab with Dodgy coming up in the future. Order flow trade, Robin Hood, second place winner. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I'll check him out. I'll look up the Fabio. We'll see. But all right, let's run this giveaway chat. And listen, smash that like button because I got more accounts to give away. I'd like to hit at least 120, 125 likes before the next one. So smash that like button if you can so we can get more going. But okay, let's do this. All right, first winner, Kanish ICT. Let's Find you on Discord, homie. And I found you. Beautiful. So guys, for anyone that's new, if you don't know how we do our giveaways, we run all of them through our Discord server. Pinned comment at the top of the chat has our Discord invite link. Click that, join our Discord so you could get a chance to enter into the next giveaway that we do. We give away around 12 accounts per day. So a lot of giveaways get done on this stream. And for the people that don't know how to claim, if you're new, the way you claim your account, this is for the winners. You're going to go to PFM support on X. Let me link this in the chat for you. And just shoot them over a DM and show them proof of your Discord handle. ICT Goat says, give me account. You'll have to enter the giveaway, brother. Enter the giveaway. All right, next one. Let's do another. Mandar Jamal, you're the next winner. Congratulations. Find you on Discord. Man, chat, I am hungry. I got to get some lunch in me. I'm probably not going to take any more trades today unless Project X fixes itself. But like I said, I think we're going to be requesting $6,000 from Apex tonight. So wish me luck. I really hope that payout gets approved. That would be great. Hey, Abby's in the chat. What up, Abby? Do you take payouts on Wise or wire them through TopStep? I do Wise. I have a Wise account, so I've always gotten them through Wise, and I've never had any issues. I think it's a little quicker through Wise, too. No way. Abby requested a 9K payout? Are you serious? Bro. Oh my God, yeah. Abby's in the chat for Abby. Yo, if you're serious, don't play with me. That's amazing. Let's go. If you guys remember, Abby, I was coaching Abby for a little while, so I got to take some credit. Can I take a little bit of credit? Let me know if I get my credit. I want my flowers. No, that is amazing. Seriously, congratulations. I'm genuinely so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Seriously. Yo, you got to flex that payout in the BSC chat later. Once you request, I get you want to wait till you request. Do not take another trade. Lock yourself out. Well, you probably requested already, actually, because you can request in throughout the day. Yo, that's amazing. Just a little bit of flowers. Now, I want a lot of flowers because I coached her through that. No, I'm kidding. It's at the end of the day, all the credit goes to you, truly. You made it happen. So, seriously, congratulations again. That's seriously awesome. Adam K, don't be weird, bro. Marry me? Don't be weird. I requested last night. I did not trade today, wondering how long it takes. So it's your first payout with them. So it might take a little longer than usual. This is the thing with TopStep and with most firms. Your first payout will usually take a couple days because they got to verify you. You're it's your first time in their ecosystem, right? But once subsequent payouts after that, they're usually from TopStep within 24 hours. But yours, since it's your first payout with them, it might be a couple days. So just be patient. But they should take the money out of your XFAs immediately. So that's good. I was joking. I know. I'm just playing with you. I'm joking too, brother. No, seriously, congrats, though. That's amazing. I'm so hyped for you. Shit. You're going to beat me for the month. Hopefully my Apex payout gets approved. I'm requesting tonight, $6,000. Let's hope. Hope it gets approved. All right, well, let's run another giveaway in celebration of Abby's payout. Damn. 9K. How many XFAs? I'm guessing it's more than one. I'm guessing you were copy trading. They did take it out, so I shouldn't trade before I get it. Technically, you can trade. Technically, you can trade now, but I've always just waited because I don't know. I don't want to risk any bullshit. You know what I mean? I would just wait. Like you got 9K coming. Roll some of that profits. Go get some instant funded accounts. Roll $1,000 into instant funded accounts since you're getting $9,000. That's what I would do. But technically, you can trade. You're allowed to trade now. That's amazing. Yep, 3K times 3. That's so fire. Let's go. Abby, if you want to come on stream, talk about your payout. This week, I think we're booked up, but when we come back, January 5th, we should have you on stream. Yeah, it's motive chat. I mean, listen, Abby is someone who has been struggling in her trading. Like, she struggled hard. She's been through the ringer. And here is proof that it eventually works. You stick with it. You stay locked in. You know, you have good technicals. She has good technical analysis now, thanks to your boy. But no, for real, like, stay locked in. The good things will come. It's what it's all about. Seriously, that's awesome. And the best thing about prop firms, man, is like your ROI is so high that you can get break even from how much you've put into prop firms within a couple payouts, depending on if you're copy trading or not. So amazing. And you did it with the 50Ks. That's so sick. ICT Goats. So the way you enter our giveaways, you got to come on over to the YouTube stream. In the YouTube stream, there is a pinned comment at the top of the chat with a link to our Discord. You got to join the Prop Firm Match Discord channel. That's where we run our giveaways. And Project X is down today too, so I'm glad you got that payout locked in before that. Bro, I wish I had the same issue on Project X as you. I'm down 2.5% on my funded Blue Guardian account. That's all good. You got this, bro. You got this. But yeah, W Abby. Okay, let's get this giveaway going, guys. So hyped. All right, Dewey does it. You are the winner. Find you on Discord quick. All right, found you. So again, same as everyone else, go to PFM support, shoot them over a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and you're good to go. You'll be able to claim your account. I'll link it in the chat. There you go. Is it better to go live with a firm? If not, how do you avoid it? You really can't avoid it, but most people don't even have to worry about this. People that get put to live are like 0.0025%, right? You need to take multiple payouts with a firm before they consider you for live. So listen, if you haven't even taken payouts yet, I wouldn't even think about it. There's really no point. But eventually, you know, they're going to try to bring you live if you're milking them for payouts, and that's just part of the game. You know, move to another prop firm. But yeah, hell yeah. Okay. How many accounts do I got left to give away? I got 3 more. So let's do this, chat. Can we hit 120 likes? Let's hit 120 likes. We'll do the last 3 giveaways. Oh, we're already at 120. Okay, let's do 130. 130 likes. Smash that like button and we'll run it. Look at this. Even this inversion is not working. So this is a pretty terrible market. There's really nothing happening. So I think I'm glad that I've been locked out of Project X. Is it working now? Let's see. Nope. Project X is still closed for top 1 futures. So nothing to do, chat. Nothing to do. But we'll flex this real quick. Let's flex these Apex payouts or Apex accounts. We're going to request tonight when the dashboard updates. So I'm at 52.6 on all the accounts. So $2,600 profit. So total will be 2,600 times 12. So total profit is 31 grand. And tonight I'll request 6,000, and hopefully it gets approved. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not going to touch these now because since I can request a payout, there's no reason to keep trading. Just chill, request my payout. Hopefully it gets approved, and then I'll trade them. I'll go back to trading them. Glad I locked myself out of Project X manually. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Price action. It's looking like it's going down again, man. So ain't nothing to do. Archon, maybe it still goes lower, bro. This is pretty bad price action. How's the initial balance? We're still inside the initial balance. Like, really nothing has happened. Let's close this out. Here's your initial balance, high and low. Technically, we broke the low, but only by a wick. But this is looking bearish, guys. This is looking bearish AF. Damn. Damn. Big SMT, too. Damn, Archon. Are you feeling FOMO right now? Or did you get back into your short? Let us know. Which prop firm is best? So the thing is, bro, it really depends on what you're looking for. So example, you go to prop firm match, go to the futures section. There's a couple of things you want to consider when you're trying to pick the prop firm that's going to work for you. Do you want to do a challenge or do you want to do instant funding? If you do instant funding, I say Top One Futures is one of the best instant funded firms for the pricing. They do 50% off right now, instant funded accounts. It's one of the best deals you can get. And then Tradeify is the next best instant funded firm. I love them as well. 35% off. Again, with code match, you can get all these discounts, guys. Those are the two best instant funded firms for a couple of different reasons. Top One Futures, it's just about the price. Like, they just have great pricing and they're reliable. They have great customer support too. For Tradeify, you're going to pay a higher premium. You're going to pay a higher price, but you get a little bit more drawdown. They give you higher amounts of drawdown, and they've just been around longer. So they got a little more, clout in that respect. They're a solid firm. So those are my two instant funded top firms, in my opinion. Again, code match will get you the best discounts there. When it comes to evaluations, there's two ways to go. You can go the easier route, like Top Step or My Funded Futures, for example. They have challenges. You got to pass the challenge, but once you're in the funded phase, there's very few rules. There's no consistency rule, no profit target to get a payout. It's like very few rules, very cut and dry, simple payout policy. Or you can go the other route, which is Apex Trader Funding. Once again, you're going to get really cheap accounts. Right now, 90% off with code match. Okay. Every account is $20 with Apex. It's insane. But they have more rules. You got to pay attention to their rules. On top of that, though, one of the other pros is you can trade up to 20 accounts with them. So you can really scale up. Whereas Top Step, My Funded Futures, I think you can trade like 5. So those are the things, these are all pros and cons that you have to weigh on what makes sense for you as a trader. But that would be my best. And again, go to Prop Firm Match. You can compare all of this stuff. And of course, get the best discount with code match. We hit 130 likes. Apex or TPT. Again, different strokes. If you're trying to go with scalability and get the biggest payouts possible and the most accounts, you got to go Apex. If you care more about getting daily payouts, which is something Take Profit Trader has, go Take Profit Trader. You can trade up to 5 accounts and get daily payouts. Again, there's all pros and cons. Things that make sense for different people. Zach, bro, what happened to Project X website today? I short, was in a good profit. Project X is down, man. It sucks. Trust me, I'm just as frustrated as you. I couldn't take any. I would have had an amazing short today. Couldn't take it because Project X went down. It sucks. It sucks. But yeah, I think we hit 130 likes. Let's see. Yep. Okay, chat. Let's do it. Let's do our last giveaway. I got 3 more accounts to give away. I'm going to pull up the Discord again. Don't enter anything yet. I didn't give you the code word. So we'll go here to the Discord. Again, go to stream chat. This is where you're going to enter. And let's do this. Type match to enter the giveaway. So there you go. Type the word match to enter the giveaway. Again, just a healthy reminder, code match gets you the best discounts on all your favorite prop firms. Is it possible to swing trade in futures? So yes, if you have a personal cash account, but on futures prop firms, there's really no swing trading. That's one of the downsides. Like if you're a swing trader and you want to use prop firms, you really got to stick with FX CFD. Futures do not let you hold overnight in prop firms. Yes, if you want an account, here's a little reminder. For anyone that want an account, go over to Prop Firm Match support on X. I'll link it in the chat for you right now. There you go. Click that link, send them over a DM right here. Tell them proof of your Discord handle. Give them a timestamp if you can. Makes their life a little easier, and they'll get you hooked up with your account over at support. Yeah, even on a live cash account, Stoic is right. You need a lot of margin. Like you can't swing trade if you have $2,000 in an account. So you need a lot of margin. Why is there trailing drawdown? Just different game, man. Futures prop firms is a different game. It's really not that big of a deal. People think this is an issue. But dude, I'm about to time you out. Do not spam with the silliest question. Do not spam our chat with silly questions, bro. All right. Yeah, this market's doing nothing, chat. We are stuck. We are stuck in a range. All right. Should I give you guys another moment to enter? I'm about to get ready to copy these names. I'll give you another minute or two. Zach, any advice to recover from drawdown? Yeah, man. So here's the thing, Adam. When you're in drawdown, there's two ways of going about this. And again, it's about how you play the prop firm game. Is it very important that you don't blow your accounts? You really want to save them instead of like resetting. If that's the case, you got to lower your risk. If you were risking 1/10 of your overall drawdown and you've went on a losing streak and you're in a big drawdown, risk 1/20th of your overall drawdown. It's going to take longer to get out, but your accounts will be safe. The other way to go is if you don't care if you blow the accounts, then I would say keep your risk the same, and it just is what it is. You know, I like to do 1/10 of my overall drawdown because I would need to lose 10 trades in a row to blow the account. Most of the time, I'm not going to do that. So, but even if I get down to like I've taken 7 losses, I'm not lowering my risk. I'm keeping it the same, but that's because I'm okay with resetting the accounts if that happens. So 2 ways to go about it. But if you don't want to do that, you want to hold on to your accounts, bro, the only answer is to size down, be patient, and just grind it out. And it sucks. Nobody likes trading in drawdown, but it's what you got to do. So if you were doing 1/10 of your overall drawdown, go to 1/20th. Half your risk. When you get back up to where you were, go back to 1/10. Yeah, Stoic's right. Take it easy. Take it easy. Just focus on survival. Got you, Zach. Thanks. Yeah, of course, man. All right. Should we all right, I'm gonna get these names, I think. Dude, shout out Kenny. He's been waiting all day to make $50. He's just waiting for a good trade to pass his eval. Big shout out, bro. Respect. I can't even do that. I'd have already been trying to take those trades. So shout out to you. That's some discipline. All right, guys. I'm going to give you another 60 seconds to get your name in inside of Discord. I'm going to take a real quick coffee break. I'll be like 1 minute, and we'll collect the names and we'll run the last giveaway of the day. We're giving away 3 more accounts. So if you haven't won yet, here's your last chance for today. So get those entries in and stay tuned. I'll be back in about 1 minute. All right. We back. And I got my list ready to go. So I'm going to get this list going now. I already got it. I just got to copy it. Got all our names. Okay, here we go, chat. Last giveaway of the day. We're going to give away 3 accounts. All right, here we go. Let's get this going. No trade if I giveaway today. Again, shout out to our sponsors, Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, Aqua Futures. Okay, they hook us up with 12 accounts every single day. Nobody gives more accounts away than Prop for a Match TV. There's no way. So okay, let's do this. We'll give away 3 accounts. But yeah, shout out Kenny. No duck race. I'll do duck races tomorrow. I still got to get premium. I keep forgetting. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. All right, shout out Babu. Babu, you were the first winner. Let me find you on Discord. Found you. Perfect. All right, that's number 1. Quick reminder, guys, if you're new, to claim your account, all you got to do is go to PFM Support on X. I'll link this in the chat. Shoot them a DM. Show them proof of your Discord handle. Send them a timestamp if you can. That makes their life easier. And support will match you with one of these 3 accounts. What time are the streams every day? 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay, Monday through Friday. We stream every single day. 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. All right, let's go. Let's go. No way. Hey, guys, Kenny passed his eval. Oh, dude, amazing. Yo, seriously, big shout out, bro. Dude, our chat, we actually have like a chat of good ass traders. It's so refreshing. We got good traders in this chat, man. Nah, dude, don't hate on the all caps. It was warranted there. Let's go, man. Fire. Fire. Josh is up 2 for 2. Short scalps on MNQ, 10 points each. Dude is a killer. Killer. W's in the chat for everyone, man. Damn. Congratulations. Congratulations to Kenny. That's amazing. And shout out Josh for taking 2 for 2 dubs. I'm still no trades. I still can't trade. So look at this. I mean, I'm glad I'm not in a trade. This is a brutal market right here. Yeah, let's go. W both. All right. All right, let's celebrate. Let's give away these last 2 accounts, chat. And then we'll call it a day. Oh, wait, Tarak also passed his eval. Jesus, yo. We got killers in the chat. Come on. ARMMXM. That's Market Maker Model. I like it. Shout out. Got you, bro. Okay, you're on the list. Again, just go to PFM Support on X. Show them proof of your Discord handle, and you'll be good to go. They'll hook you up with your account. It does take a day or 2 to get your account, so just be patient. But yeah, support will hook you up. No trade if I give away today. Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, Aqua Futures. All right. All right, chat. Are we ready for the last giveaway of the day? Straight up monsters in the chat. For real. Great stream, bro. Peace. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hey, man. This stream is nothing without the chatters, without you guys watching. It's nothing. You know, we're talking to no one without you guys. So, again, that's why we do these giveaways. You know, we want to reward you guys. I just really appreciate that we have a real audience and that we've been growing the audience. You know, it's just really cool. It's really cool. It's a fun thing. I love what I do. So thank you guys. But okay, let's give away this last account. We ready? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Last one, chat. For the day, just for today. SMC Tracker. I can tell we're getting more ICT traders in the chat, which I like because I trade ICT. All right, I found you, SMC Tracker. Let me add your name. That's it. That's going to be it for the giveaways, chat. Shout out to all the winners. Shout out to our sponsors, Blue Guardian, Top Wind Futures, Aqua Futures. And just, again, shout out to the chatters. Shout out to all of you guys. Listen, if you didn't win an account today, it's all good. You got 3 more days. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll be giving away 12 accounts per day for the rest of the week. So don't worry. You still got time to get in and win an account. On top of that, listen, man, just go over to Prop Firm Match, use code MATCH, get the best discounts possible. 50% off my funded futures, 50% off Top One futures, 90% off Apex, 35% off Tradeify, all with code MATCH. This is the thing, man. Right now is the best time to load up on prop accounts for Black Friday, and then going into the new year, you get the best prop firm deals. So now's the time. And if you want to capitalize on the best deals, go to propfirmmatch.com. Shameless plug. Big fan of you, Zach. Much appreciated, man. Really. I didn't reply to you. I think I gave away all the Tradeify accounts. I'm not sure about that. DM me though. I'll double check. But okay, guys. Peace and love. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time as always, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. We'll be here. So yeah, take care. See you then.